Oh, I'm here.
Okay, sweet.
Soren is always here.
Still in chains.
He's always watching, waiting.
We don't let him leave.
You know, I never got to see the sun anymore.
No.
Every time I see my family, I get beaten to death by Monty.
Yeah, no family for you.
I'm just like, hey, can I have a cereal? And I just get slapped.
Here, have some lotion. Puts it on your skin.
Oh no.
Now it's just like weak mosquito hits now. So it's just like, oh no.
All your cheek skin is all calloused from the abuse.
It's like getting hit by a wet noodle.
Honestly, I can't see Monty hitting that hard anyways, so.
Shay, shut up. I want to be cool.
Dude, that time that I went to like give you a light punch to be like, hey, pass this on to Draco, and you were like, ow, like that actually hurt. I'm like, dude, I didn't even hit you that hard.
I made a fucking bones and nothing else. It's just bones, skin, and nothing in between.
Bones in a glass.
Alright. I have now tweeted that we are live.
We're live.
We're live. Everyone knows it on Twitter now. Now all of China knows we're here.
X.
Oh my god. I'm ready to get back. I'm good to get back into it. Last session was like a lot of encounters, honestly. Like,
Yeah, with all the flesh monsters.
Oh yeah, the theme was
so many fireballs.
Monsters.
You mean the infinite? We trapped that poor guy in.
Oh god, yeah. You guys like stun locked a boss that you weren't supposed to kill, but you did anyway because fuck it. That's some Skyrim shit, honestly. Like you just kind of like you kite a boss until you can just kill it and you're way under leveled.
We just unlock him there. There you go.
Alright, let me grab my map here. But we are here.
Yeah.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Set this up nicely, or are you gonna be a jerk to me? That works. Alright, sweet. Alright. The best purchase ever made was getting the maps and miscellany Dungeon of the Mad Mage stuff for this game. I've come to learn that if you're going to run a pre-written module and it has maps, like map sets available, buy the map sets because you're going to need them and they don't print them for very long. I went back and bought Tomb of Annihilation map sets and that shit was almost, I think, double the price it was probably upon its release.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I regret. To be fair, that came out like years ago, but at the same time, it's just like, from now on, I'm like, okay, if there's a new pre-written module, and I even think about running it, I'm gonna have to buy the maps, because you obviously can't show the ones in the books. It comes with, like, usually, like, a map that your players would get, a map you have, and then, like, usually a map of a city or a town, which is pretty good, so.
And I guess you don't always have, like, 20 minutes in between to, like, draw maps out, so...
Then Mario Cars Carwin. Hi, Monty and Dungeon Crawlers. Question for DMs. Do you completely improvise dialogue, or have you ever sat down and written scripted what an NPC might say in response to a player?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. It's impossible to predict what anyone's gonna say. Like, that is just, like, that's some Marvel superpowers stuff. So, you know, obviously, it's more not less what the character's gonna say, it's more what the character knows is important, right? Like, what the character knows and what the character is willing to divulge is, like, an important component. That's a better way to look at it, I think, instead of, like, oh, they're gonna know what they're gonna say to the players. It's more like, okay, this is what they know, and, you know, this is what they're willing to say, and this is a secret, and this is, you know, something they might want. Yeah, bullet points. Yeah, that's a good point. Good way to put it, yeah.
Anytime you would script something, if it's a speech, like a social event or something, not at the players, because otherwise they're going to interrupt or they have done something different. But
I'm looking at you, Bracky, for speeches. What? Anytime the word speeches comes up, I look at you and I'm like,
What did I do? That guy didn't deserve a speech.
Mr.
He was an asshole.
McGee over here.
Alright, let me find what room you're in. Well,
I'm looking at you too, Boo. Both of our characters were throwing shit at him. Fuck them.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly. Yeah.
He wanted us to take him seriously. No, you don't get it. You don't deserve it.
You get nothing. Good day,
Good enough.
sir. So last we played, you guys had stun locked a flesh golem to submission. You also took with you a brass or it was bronze colored. What color was it?
I believe it was bronze. It was the same material as the floor.
Isn't it copper?
Copper.
I think it was copper.
It was copper because like it conducted electricity, I believe. Right? No,
I
those-
remember it was the same material as the
metals.
floor, so
Well, the floors were copper.
yeah.
I can scroll down on my notes. I
I
forgot to
think
open
she
them.
was, yeah.
Let me pull out my
I
Google
wrote
Docs.
down copper lightning skull on my.
Okay,
Notes,
she hasn't made a
so.
copper yet. You guys took that with you, and she came back to life after about an hour. And that's kind of where we left you guys.
But she doesn't have her golem, and she's not on her copper flooring anymore. So
She
hey,
is not. She has no idea where the fuck she is, but she is still present, and she's still, again.
I imagine I was cleaning it after the rest, like and just set some electricity. Ah! 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 Start screaming.
Lex just chilled out.
Lex is dissociating against the world.
Yeah, really. Just like.
The moment that happens, I just throw the skull to the side. Oh, Jesus!
What? What happened? Oh!
Well, with that, let's get into it. I guess the question is this: do you want to attack the skull or try and converse with the skull?
Well, I was cleaning it. I got freaked out and I just threw it to the side.
I mean, I would start with conversing to see like if it's gonna immediately attack us. Now that it's not in its it doesn't have like the advantages that it had before.
Guys, it's alive.
What?
But kind of.
Oh! No, it's not supposed to be. I made sure of that.
Is she doing anything?
Give me a second. I'm swapping over to the map.
Oh, no worries.
Oh, yeah, gotta figure out.
Oh yeah, that's
where I'm-
right. Didn't she get one shot last time?
Yeah.
No, she got hit several times.
Oh.
Nyx was slowly taking shots at her the entire time.
True, true.
Oh
Yeah. Before she got turned into a gorilla.
It's like I gotta grab a notebook. So, as the electric lightning skull raises up from its dormancy, it looks at all of you and kind of like, if a skull could blink twice, it would, and goes, "Where the hell am I?"
Why are you alive?
"That's a good question for you!" And she's going to cast a spell at you.
Ah!
Okay, conversing went really well.
Yeah, it went great.
You want to talk to it? Hey, how you doing? Die!
Let me grab my
You ever
dice.
just come
here.
back from the dead and chose violence?
Pulls out a Glock and just shoots Thaddeus in the kneecap instantly.
Oh, not again.
And like, it's a really
Gunslinger that
loud.
dresses up as a wizard.
Oh, do we roll initiative or something?
Well, she's gonna attack Thaddeus first.
Got it. We are pretty surprised, to be fair.
Yeah, you guys were
Yeah.
quite shocked by this. Haha, that was an unintended joke. You guys were quite shocked by the sudden revival of this flame skull. She is going to cast. Oh god. She's gonna cast magic missile at you.
Oh boy, this is gonna hit.
Yeah. So give me 1 second to find that real fast. I'm gonna write down her health here. There's probably a pencil that works better than this one. Thank you for your patience at this time.
No.
Okay, well then go fuck yourself.
Yes.
Alright.
I will rush the shit out of this.
So, Thaddeus.
Yes.
Grab my dice here. Probably be smart to do in a game of Dungeons and Dragons.
We're not giving Dungeons and Dragons.
Alright, you take to start. First bolt is going to be 2 points of force damage.
Ouch.
The second one is going to be 5 points of force damage.
Ouch.
And the third one is going to be 3 points of force damage.
Ouch.
And I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Blake's got a 0.
Oh no!
Well, that's impressive.
Lex is
I don't
still
g-
waking up from the long rest?
I don't.
Do you
I
even
don't
get
a
to play?
bird.
We didn't even get a long rest.
Or a
Yeah,
short rest, I guess? I don't know, maybe he took a nap.
No, we didn't even get a short rest either. We just kind of
No,
did.
left.
You did. An hour had to
Oh,
have
yeah, that's right,
passed, and,
that's
a,
right.
and, a long, and a short rest is about an hour, so you guys did.
So
Oh yeah,
Lex,
that's right. Otherwise, I would have been dead.
so Lex starts his turn next week, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll play tomorrow, guys. See ya. Bye.
Right.
Ow! Thaddeus.
God, that will happen in one of the first games I joined.
Natural one is an automatic at the bottom of the turn order, unfortunately.
No, in one of the games I was in, that made you lose 2 turns.
Oh god.
Effectively
Oh
being a
wow.
nightmare.
That's just nasty.
Yeah.
That's a little too
And-
punishing.
Yep.
Alrighty, so as the surprise round has ended, Lionel, it is now your turn as this flaming lightning skull has come back to life and is now cackling at the smoldering magic missile craters now in Thaddeus's very lovely looking robe.
Oh no, he loved his robe.
He does.
I love my robe.
You see? Oh god. Okay. Ma'am. We can talk about this.
We can talk about it when you're in my experiments and you give me feedback on my hypothesis!
I don't. I'm all about science, but I know what you were doing in there. Sorry, Ray of Frost.
You got it.
11.
11 misses as the lightning skull kind of darts, almost like a little fly, kind of darts out of the way as it sprays across the wall behind this lightning skull.
Very well. That was my attempt at a conversation. To the corner.
Ha! Coward! Run away! Run away! And she kind of cackles at you. Nyx, it is now
That's
your
gonna be
turn.
my turn.
Hey, Nyx is gonna... Can she run over the cart?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Nyx is gonna run over. She's gonna run over and be like, look, we killed you once before, and we're just gonna do it again, only we're gonna crush your skull this time. So, like, I would really just stop if I was you.
Roll intimidation with disadvantage, and the save on this is gonna be... Yeah, this person seems a little unhinged.
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
Ha! I would love to see you try. No, truly, I would. I'd love to see you defy science and logic, and look how small you are as if you could crush me, you foolish, foolish little tiny person.
So this thing that's on the skull.
Don't be mean. She's gonna attack with her rapier.
You stab her. Go for it.
Yeah, just, Nyx is like, whoops. No need to, like, call names here, like...
21 hits. For 10 piercing damage.
That's 12.
Plus 12. Oh my god. Yeah, that hurt.
Ouch.
Oof. Alrighty, it is now her turn. Let's see. I think she's gonna do this. Sorry, I have to read spells here.
No worries.
You watch as her form begins to shift and where you saw once one lightning skull, you now see 7 all blurring together as one, as any attacks on her are now with disadvantage.
Oh.
Ugh.
She casts Blur on herself. And she is going to hover. How far can she go? Oh yeah, she can go over here. She's gonna hover about here. So Thaddeus and Nyx, you guys get opportunity attacks with disadvantage.
All right.
Oh,
And I
Lex
use cantrips
doesn't?
with that too, right?
Lex does as well, yes. Sorry, I forgot he was there.
That gives you cantrip, right?
You cannot, no.
What does that? All right.
Yeah,
What do I have
only
for
only a melee attack.
Okay. I only have an armed strike.
So at disadvantage, you have to roll twice.
Oh man, I don't think I even put that on my sheet actually. Oh, let me check.
Nyx, you want to roll yours too, and Lex at the same time?
Yeah, I was waiting to see if they want to do theirs first, so it's not like a jumble of dice for you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
I can
little
do
problem.
mine,
Like I didn't.
now if you want.
All right,
go
roll.
for it.
What's your strength bonus?
It's +3.
I bet Thaddeus. Thaddeus, what's your strength bonus?
My strength bonus.
Yeah.
My strength bonus is +1.
All right, so roll a d20 plus 1.
Gotcha.
Twice, so because it's with disadvantage. So.
13. 8.
So that's gonna miss. Lex, go
I
ahead
figured.
and roll with disadvantage.
8.
That is going to miss. Nyx, go ahead and roll with disadvantage. If you wish to, by the way. You don't have to.
Okay.
13 just hits.
Okay.
Takes an
5.
additional 5 points of piercing damage as you kind of tink it at the bottom end as it floats away, cackling. And you can see it now setting itself up, and you can see lightning now coalescing in a spell you will know all too well from Thaddeus. That ends Tasnia's turn. Thaddeus, it is now your turn.
He's gonna point at the skull and say, "Listen, you! I managed to kill you before, and I will do it again. Please just leave."
Roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay.
Great, Ray.
15.
Nope. She starts laughing, just cackling as the lightning coalesces.
Oh, okay then. If you want to play it this way, he tries to charge up for a stronger
or
spell.
you'll be well done. She kind of cackles out. But go on. Go ahead. What are you gonna do?
She rhymes.
And he tries to like charge up for another spell, but nothing really comes out. He's all out of slots. Oh dear. Well, you see about that. Ray of Frost.
You got it.
All right.
Huh. Oh.
That's a natural one.
Oh God.
Thankfully, it's a cantrip.
Don't throw it backwards. But
I'm gonna say this: as you throw out the Ray of Frost, unfortunately, the spell doesn't coalesce quite how you want it to. As I rolled a natural 20 in severity.
No.
Ooh.
Wait, is that good or bad?
It's bad.
it's bad.
The higher the
Ah.
number, the more severe it is. This space is now difficult terrain as it is now covered in slick ice.
Ah! Well, you see about that. He's gonna like hop, boop, boop, and he's gonna go over here.
You got it. Alrighty, that brings us to Lex. It is now your turn.
Great. Lex is going to try and navigate around the space. 5, 10. Would crossing this corner be counting as going through
that's
there?
15. I'll allow that to be 15.
Yeah, 15, 15, 20, 25, and at disadvantage, I will whappies.
You got it.
It's like, I'm tired of messing with it. 11.
11 misses. As you go and swing, you cut through one of the illusions, but an 18 with your second swing does register. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm tired of this dungeon. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. You slice into her. Roll another concentration check. And she drops the blur. She is no longer having multiple duplication and illusions of herself as she rolls a natural 1 on her Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Got ahead of yourself there, didn't you?
Damn it!
I'm funny.
Blondes! I hate blondes!
Hey, me too.
Wow.
Wait.
Alright,
That's
is
the
that
end of
your turn, Lex?
Lex's turn.
Alrighty, top of the turn order. It is now Lionel's turn. I almost said Lex again. Lionel, it is now your
I
turn.
moved to this side to get a better view of it.
Got it.
And I am gonna shoot again with a Ray of Frost.
You got it.
Oh!
Not with disadvantage this time, just straight roll. That
Let me-
hits.
let me see.
23.
Ray of Frost does 15
Oh
points
my
of cold
God.
damage.
As you thrust out the
Oh.
ray of frost, as she's about to go to release this lightning bolt, this ray of frost catches her like almost like a catcher's glove, and she collides to the ground in a solid chunk of ice, unmoving and slain.
Oh.
Is she dead again?
Okay, Lex, I just want you to smash that clump of ice, like, real good.
Okay. Lex takes
Well-
up the skull with a clump of ice and just basically just like footballs it and just straight on the
Alright.
ground.
It shatters against the wall and lays still.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, that was about what I wanted.
Oh, but it was so it looked so valuable.
I mean, you can collect the pieces if you think nothing's gonna happen to it.
No,
It's still copper.
Don't touch the skull. Don't touch the skull. Like, I belted that thing of acid and it still came back anyway. I feel like even if a single piece, that this thing is going to be a problem. I think.
Are you? What if maybe she was just faking being dead at the beginning, and now it's
She
just pieces apparently.
I don't think you can fake being dead when you're melted into like scrap metal puddle.
You can fake being whatever you want when you're just a flaming skull. Well, no, when you're just a lightning skull.
Well, I think that's ridiculous, but good point.
You're going to ask logic from the floating electrical skull made of copper.
I see, I get it. But we certainly can't just leave it here. It's probably
We
gonna
can
come
just-
back after us.
I don't know, toss the pieces around in different directions. There's that weird 2-foot gap in the hallway below us. Let's just toss them through that gap.
Hmm.
Very well.
Still copper.
Hey, I know, like I said,
Granted,
it's up to you.
it being
take
broken
some.
doesn't give a. It's not as valuable once it's not form an artistical piece. Is there anything left, like identifiable, Monty?
It's a skull. It's a little copper skull. It's got a big dent in the side. It's not like
Oh,
exploded.
it's
to
not pieces then.
No, God no. Good luck.
Then what
melted
people
it
were
last
assuming was
time.
pieces.
But this time it's
Yeah.
like just dented. It's like scrunched inwards. It's like a hubcap that hit a tree.
Okay. Yeah, everyone is like, oh, it's pieces. Like what? Okay. Oh, it's still good. It has like a little dent in it, but good.
It's probably gonna come back after another hour.
What makes you think that?
Because
Came
I
back
melted
blessed.
it last time.
You didn't melt it. It was still fine.
Well, it was relatively in a worse shape than it is now. And it still came back anyway.
Tell you what. Let me. God, I don't think it's been a while. It's been a while since I used my freaking detect magic thing. Tell you what. Give me 10 minutes, and I'll cast detect magic.
Fine. But if it comes back to life in that time, it's your problem, Lionel.
I'll take the responsibility, and I'll ritual cast detect magic in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes pass. As you detect magic, there is an oozing sense of necromancy magic on this skull.
Never mind. This thing is still active. I was hoping it was clear. Maybe there's a rule of 3.
A rule of 3 with
I
that
don't
little
know.
thing. You said to throw all logic out the window with a giant floating skull.
Where do we throw it then?
I don't know, how big is the skull? Could we, like, get it stuck in that little gap up there? Or, like, I don't know.
In the 2
I
feet.
love,
Yeah.
I love the logic. Let's just put it on a shelf and leave it. I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the
Oh,
thing.
fine.
Here's the thing. If we leave it behind, if we leave it somewhere, if it comes back to life, which is probably will, since it's still oozing necromantic magic, it's either going to hunt us down, or go back to doing their experiment.
Yeah, well, what do you want to do? Dig a hole and put it in the hole?
That is an option, but
That would be funny,
perhaps
though.
we should go. It would be pretty funny, but we should go with something of more security. There has to be something in there of like a locked box in our little lab, right?
Wait, hold on. What if? Okay, this is kind of stupid. But what if we leave it inside one of those tunnels over there, like the one we found out basically loops here. I think it was around here-ish. Remember, there's a tunnel that loops.
We could just toss it to the rust monsters, you know?
Oh my god! Wait, can they eat this?
I don't know. But it's an option.
The question is if you can even get it back there in time.
The thing is, it's a magical item. I
I'm
don't
looking
know if
at my map, and I mean, our maps, we're not that far away.
Because here's the thing: if we put it in that tunnel, in one of the tunnels we know we can loop, and we just collapse the tunnel, and we just leave it buried in there.
I will say this: the things cannot be collapsed, unfortunately,
Okay.
in the
No
Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So, a
Okay.
good idea, but I don't want you guys to waste time doing it when the answer, unfortunately, is you cannot collapse tunnels and
Understandable.
buildings and parts of the dungeon.
Lex, what do you want to do?
I just want to go home.
What an adventurer you are!
No. I think it's a common sentiment.
Nyx is just gonna pat his leg, like, there.
If anything else, you can put it in a bag, and if it ever wakes up, you just smash it against the wall.
We put it in a bag and we just put it, like, attach it to the bottom of the cart.
No, we just
Quiet
make it a
now.
mace. We just make it a mace.
Yeah, I'll be on Skull Duty. Every time it pipes up, I give it a good smack. Actually, I mean, I have, I could get a wooden shaft or whatever that used to be part of a mace or something, and I could replace the skull for that, make it like a skull flail.
It won't be able to hover off. He just holds it on like a wooden leash.
Wait a second. I have a genius idea. Do you remember those little freaks that were obsessed with magic?
Yes.
What if we just leave it over there and let them deal with it?
Here's the problem, though. They are very eager students, ready for extra credits. And if they get a commanding flaming magical skull with them, that is going to command them to do things. I don't think it's a good idea.
But there is also the possibility that they're going to just that they just want a little good show, and this little
It is.
thing
They
will
were
provide it
willing to
them.
do whatever we wanted for sparkles.
Yes, exactly, and this thing is quite sparkly, isn't it?
But
So,
it's
wouldn't they-
alive and it's evil.
Guys, you know what? We could leave it in Lux's care right now. He's really
Yeah.
good with negotiation if it wakes up.
Let's put it in a sack.
In a
Alright.
sack,
Let me
on a
see.
stick.
You're gonna tie it to a stick,
A
okay?
sack on a stick.
So you guys, I'm gonna say it takes you guys you know what? For this, oh god, what did I make you guys roll for
Fucking
this?
better again.
I have a piece of a pole. Remember the 10-foot pole that was.
You do,
been
yeah, you
like
do
this?
have a stick.
I
This
have the
is-
5-foot pole.
This is the type of thing that happens in a pre-written module where people will go to the subreddit and be like, so they did this, what do I do? But at the same time, I love this. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
everybody make... Okay, I'm gonna ask everybody, how the... So you're gonna tie it to a stick with rope, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the idea is that if it wakes up, then Lex will
We just
take
smack
and
it against the ground.
smash it
Smack it
against the
I'm
wall.
gonna Flintstone that fucking skull. I'm gonna go bam bam on it.
But to make sure it cannot see out of it, like we are not just going to attach it to the stick. I'm gonna use my bedroll. I'm gonna
Okay.
put the skull in my bedroll and just basically wrap it around it.
So the way
Now,
I
wait,
imagine
wouldn't
it is it's like a stick, and then at the end of it is tied onto it is this dead like copper skull that's been like lashed to this stick, and then you've thrown a blanket over top of it and tied that off at the end, and all that's
It's basically a wrap. It's basically a wrap.
No. You know what we should do? We should put it in like a little wrapping like on the stick as usual. But inside the wrapping, we just put a bunch of coins and scrap metal in it. You know, just do a little jingly jangle. Disturb the senses. Little jingly jangle.
I got a skull.
Maybe
that
cause more
jingle,
damage.
Jingles.
Have you ever swung?
Jingle,
Have you ever
jangle.
swung a bat like a pillowcase of a bag of coins? It's like that.
That is the most nobleman person thing you've ever said. Take an inspiration point.
Yes, it's exactly like that.
But
It's like
do
when
we
you sleep
really...
on a pillowcase filled with gold coins. I would know. I'm a noble.
Yeah, you guys would all know. Well,
It is-
apparently
it is
Lex
quite-
might know.
We're going to be walking around like this, basically.
No, the parents kept me in the stables.
Oh.
All right. Well, you guys construct your weird flail of some manner. Put a bag over it, tie off the bag, and it is on the end of a stick. So, Lex, you can add the. What are we gonna call this thing?
Paul with a skull.
To make it easier on you, do you want me to just add flail and then?
Yeah,
just rename it?
it's a Tresnia flail, we'll say.
A Tresnia flail.
Cool. Could one of you write that for me?
Or
What the
Trenzia.
hell?
Trenzia flail. I apologize.
Yeah.
I'll type that in for you.
Thank you.
Trenzia.
Trenzia. There you go. Trenzia flail.
Thank you.
This is dumb. I love it though. All right.
Yeah.
Can I have it be a +1 flail for extra meme damage?
You know what? It does an additional 1d4 points of lightning damage. How about that?
Wow.
Oh my god, we just weaponized this lady.
We got our first magical item.
The only downside is that we have to continuously knock her out every time she
You have
wakes
to
up.
kill her every yeah.
Oh my god, we're not gonna be able to long rest with this thing.
Yeah, we'll figure something out by the time we get there, I'm sure.
No, what we gotta do, we said we gotta bury the flail into the ground and we just pick it up the next day.
We'll have to put just a big rock on top of it.
There you go. Okay, guys, so now that we have our, she looks at our creation, storage for the skull, which way did we want to explore in the other room?
There's that room with a bunch of smell of death. Right to the left.
Yes, but I mean, like, we could go to the bottom door or, like...
I said the top one.
Top one?
That looked
Okay.
looked like she was her studium or her area of research. And if she was an arcanist, it might have something valuable in there.
Really?
That is true. And plus, it could
This
be a good
works.
place of
There we
rest,
go.
because I do feel like after all that, we kind
We just had a short rest.
Well, I mean, in due time. In due time.
Yeah, remember we opened this door and there were like barrels with flesh or something like that?
think
It
it
was
was
just
alcohol.
barrels.
Yep.
Barrels.
Not like drinking alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, I think.
They seem like storage barrels, like stuff you would see like on a ship or something. Give me
Oh,
one
gotcha.
second here. I just gotta.
I assume flesh because of the flesh column.
There is a very stink of decay in this room, though. I will say that.
Mm.
Sorry, give me 1 second here.
All right, cool. I still remember
Lex?
some of the coding stuff. Yeah, what's up? Sorry, I was figuring out math.
We're all ahead right now.
I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out math. Well, can't you be tired of my learning ways?
I'm sorry. I'll help you.
Oh my
next time.
gosh! Don't fill me with so much pressure, man. Calculators are hard.
Thank you.
Calculators are hard.
Man, he is grumpy.
I don't know. After having your brick and stuff destroyed, then your boyfriend runs away on you. Maybe you'll be a little upset.
He wasn't your boyfriend.
He wasn't me.
He didn't
That's
deny
not how
it, to
relationships
be
work.
fair.
He held my hand. It was. We were already married.
Oh, you're making a lot of assumptions,
That
pal.
is some awesome.
That's how Nubbles do it.
No, they don't.
Inside, this room is 12 barrels. And they appear to be sealed.
I'll open the nearest one.
Okay. The nearest one would be right there. All right.
Just...
Step one step back there. You're on the barrel.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah. All right. How do you open it up?
Well, how is it sealed?
It is a sealed wooden barrel, which means that it was like heat sealed, essentially, probably.
Oh shit. Could I use like a ray of frost a little bit to cool it?
Sure thing, yeah.
And
as you ray of frost, the metal creaks, and as you pop open the lid, Lionel, you see turning back, looking up towards you, that immediately bursts out of a barrel a gaunt, gray, undead creature with long, snarled claws. And I need everybody to roll initiative as bursting out from the barrels.
All the barrel.
Not all of them. Only some of them. A bunch of undead creatures burst forth. I need y'all to roll initiative, please.
Lex
I
got
beg
a
your
4.
pardon.
Why did I do this?
Nick's got a 17.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Thaddeus got a
weird.
21.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh
Nick's
my
is usually the
God.
curious one that goes up ahead, but Lionel just decided to take the lead this time.
Yeah,
I have no idea
way to
what-
get up there.
He was so
Let's
confident
go.
it was fine. He was like, we just killed the big flesh golem. You should be safe.
Let's go,
She did talk
Lionel.
about
Let's go.
experiments.
Oh, sorry. The big 7B, that's a marker for the DM, just to know
Mm-hmm.
what...
Is that like a statue or something?
I think it's a room thing. Like, keep track of the
Yeah.
rooms.
Sometimes in well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Why does my mouse keep dying? Sorry, 1 second.
Hmm.
There's little tokens that let me keep track of which room is which while we're running the module, so... In case you're curious what that was, that's what that was. Give me 1 second here. I have to write down a bunch of information. So talk amongst yourselves and strategize.
How you doing, Lionel? Are you ready
help.
for this?
Help!
You want to know what I
Yeah,
think?
where-
I say we blast him.
All right, guys. Here's the plan. All right, I'm gonna use a tactical movement in a grid-like pattern to go closer to the enemy, and then I'm gonna hit him.
You can hit him with your new flail that does
Yeah.
lightning damage.
I was taking all that time to do math to make sure the electricity damage rolls correctly.
Okay, it was
Just keep it away from
important.
any copper.
I have a strategy. I have a plan.
Is it run away?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
I think that's a genius idea, quite frankly. Especially considering I don't have any spell slots left.
Give me 1 second. I just want to replace the battery in my mouse. I think it's dying.
No worries.
Give me a quick second here. This is driving
I
me nuts.
guess we'll be patient and tolerant of your needs.
Hey,
Go,
Monty, I
Tyler.
guess it's a good thing you had so many extra batteries, right?
Shame! I don't need it right now, alright?
But where's the lie?
Son of a bitch, dude. I have so many batteries now in my house, and I don't even know where to put them, because the place I used to store my batteries was taken from me. You guys took my drawer that I had all my batteries.
They were all dead anyways.
Yeah, but that was
You
still
were
where
just
they
keeping
belong.
dead batteries? Why were you keeping dead batteries? Just throw them away.
Because they were given to me, and I was told they were good, and they were not, so...
So you got pranked by being given dead batteries. What?
My mouse is like not wanting to cooperate at all. Oh,
Beat it up.
Just shake it a bunch.
Yeah,
That'll
just
get it
whoop its
going.
ass.
Just shake it like the flail. Like,
Show who's boss.
If anything else for the next bear you see, you can put some of his batteries in a can and start shaking them.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like that bag
Yep.
full of coins, like same thing.
It'll be your, if you put it on a
Yeah,
stick,
exactly.
it can be your Mjolnir.
My Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Alright,
It'll be Monty, God of Thunder.
let's see you. Ooh, okay, Thaddeus.
Oh yes.
Natural 20.
All right.
If these things go before me, I'm dead.
Nyx. We have Lionel. We have Lex. And let's roll for our lovely, lovely zombie-ish friends. Plus...
Last
Alright.
again, just like dodgeball.
Alrighty, Thaddeus, you're up to start as you see bursting out from a barrel about 6 of these creatures all scream out with claws bared. What do you do?
Oh, what's going on here? Oh my goodness, not again! Ah! And he's going to prepare his, firebolt finger guns, but since he has no... He doesn't have any spell slots left, but he does have a couple sorcerer points left, so he's going to twin a firebolt.
You got it.
Alright, first one. Yup.
18 hits. Who are you attacking specifically? Can you hang out?
The closest one to Lionel.
Okay, the one that's closest to Lionel. You got it. 8 points of fire damage. Not bad, not bad.
Alright, and he's going to target the closest one over here.
You got it.
Alright, zoop. Natural 20.
Natural 20 hits.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Oh my, this just got obliterated.
As you fling the first one, it explodes against the side of this ghoulish face, and as you throw out the second one, it pierces right through the middle of that one in the back, killing it instantly.
I wish that was the one in front of me.
Alright then, Lex, time to try your new flail. He's gonna move behind Nyx, and that'll be the end of his turn.
Alright.
Nice mini nuke, man.
It is now
Thank you.
The ghouls' turn.
Oh boy.
The one immediately in front of you is going to attack you, Lionel, with its claws.
What if he reconsiders, though? I'm gonna use...
Right.
What if he doesn't do that?
That is.
Oh, what now?
You're gonna use shield, you said?
If it hits, yeah.
Alright, well, it's gonna be a 16 to hit.
It hits. So he has got the shield.
Alright, you shing, bring up a magical shield as the claws scrape against the side.
Armor class is 20 right now for the until my turn. Well, until the end of my turn. Think so? Yes.
This ghoul chases around.
Oh,
Natural
God
1.
damn it.
Roll some
Oh,
damage.
thank God.
5, he just misses.
God, son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
This one is also going to go for a claw attack. That is going to be an 18, which I believe misses with your shield up, correct?
Yep.
Alright,
20 right now.
strikes against the shield.
Just this magical force around.
This one is going to dash to here. So it doesn't provoke an attack opportunity. This one. Yep,
Wait, this one just maneuvered? Damn.
sure did. This one's going to get here and is going to attack you, Lionel, as you are immediately swarmed
Oh, son of a
by all
bitch.
these ghouls.
Oh
And that
my
is
God.
definitely going to miss. That is a 10.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they definitely didn't roll as well as they did. That shield probably saved your bacon, though.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that brings us to Nyx's turn as you just see a swarm of ghouls now gang up around Lionel. What do you do?
Nyx, position yourself. I can get out of this.
Oh, okay,
Don't worry about my position.
Everyone in chat saying a big 7B attacks. It's like, guys, you guys know.
yeah. Okay. No, Nyx doesn't stick around when she's outnumbered. That's one of her flaws, so sorry, Lionel. She's gonna run to this side and just kind of yell at Lex, like, Lex, Lionel looks like he needs a little bit of help over there. If you're able, I'm gonna attack this guy.
I'll put on my schedule.
Cool.
Only so much on my schedule with a 4 initiative.
That hits. 23 hits. Oof. 10 piercing.
8 sneak attack.
Alright, 10 piercing plus 8 sneak attack. It is looking already very rough as you stab your rapier into the side of this ghoul.
And should I back more out of the way?
You will provoke an attack of opportunity, but you can if you wish.
Not if I use my bonus action.
Oh, that's right, yeah. You have your cunning action.
Yeah, I
What's
do.
wrong?
Also,
Yeah, I think she will back up.
Shahal would like to say, Bracky, that Lionel is really rude, refusing all of these free hugs.
Oh, they can keep them. I'm not a hugger.
Alright, you disengage and move back from the ghoul. Alright, that brings us to Lionel. As there's just claws scraping against your magical shield, and there's like just scraping, trying to get at the juicy halfling meat within. What do you
Well,
do?
they're gonna have to wait to get some juicy halfling meat. Boy, do I know I have. So I'm gonna look behind me and then disappear
Alright.
as I use benign transposition to teleport myself away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, add to the suspense. I'll be right back real quick.
Okay, you are
Uh-oh.
next, though.
Oh, it's too late. He's already gone.
Add to the suspense.
Alright, no worries. Alright,
Oh.
Lionel, you pop up next to your companions, leaving Thaddeus behind.
Ah!
Is that as far as I can go? No, I can move one more actually. So I appear back here.
Very nice. As you disappear, the ghouls go, and then see the juicy half-orc meat and immediately change their attention towards that.
Well, that was
I beg your pardon.
And as we wait for Lex to return, here
Let
we
me
are.
see. Do I have any bonus action? Oh, my armor class is back to 15 when I start my turn. Let me see. I have no bonus action spell.
Sorry about that. My PC fell.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
What?
It just fell?
Anyway.
What?
Yeah, long story. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Lex is going to 5, 10. Let's see how I want to do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This actually right there will do just fine. And then he is going to go whapa on that undead fellow right by my buddy
You got it.
with my new friendo, and bam, 16.
Alright, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage and roll a d4 for additional lightning damage.
And bzz, that'll be 13 damage total.
You smash it over the skull of this creature and it collapses dead, sparking and hissing with electricity.
Oh, thank
And
you.
for the second attack, just wham, natural 1.
Oh my
it's
god.
dead. It's dead. You have to move.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know it died. All right,
Yeah, it
that'll
died.
be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. That will bring us around to top of the turn order.
The turn hour.
Thaddeus,
I'm
it is now
gonna
your
figure out
turn.
my situation here real quick, so I'll be right
The
back.
turn of the
No
hour.
worries.
Thaddeus is gonna like just quickly step over, look past Lex's shoulder and see. He's gonna fire off. He's gonna twin one more firebolt.
You got it.
All right.
Who are you aiming for?
Closest. So that's gonna be the 19.
You got it.
Yep.
That hits.
Alright,
Roll
this-
damage.
Yep. That's gonna be 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. Very nice.
How's he looking?
Pretty rough.
It could be better. Could be better. So he's gonna fire off at the second one to the next closest. Here we go.
That hits.
23. All right. Yup. 14.
14 is exactly its hit points. As you blast it with another firebolt, it collapses and crumples to the ground, smoldering and hissing and popping with flame.
Ah, there we go. Well, you got this. Good luck. He's gonna tap Lex on the shoulder. He's gonna run away back over here.
You got it.
That'll be it of his turn.
It is
Such
now...
a brave.
Yeah, what a brave boy.
And literally everyone else ran away. Don't give me that look.
Let me see. Yeah. Lex is gonna get an attack of opportunity as this thing chases after you, Nyx. Once Zoran gets back, we can figure that out. Zoran, come back. You can blame it all on Lionel.
23. Oh, wow. He rolled 23.
He rolled 23, he did. And as he smacks the ghoul, as it's like charging towards you, Nyx, he smashes it and it collapses to the ground, dead.
Aw, such a good fighter. Even when he can't speak, he's there defending us.
This ghoul is going to attack you, Lex. Natural 20 with the claws.
Oh.
No!
Oh.
So you are going to take 9 points of slashing damage. And
Ouchies! I'll fire that when I get back.
Alright. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw when you get the chance. Alright, you are fine. You are not paralyzed as the claws sink into your flesh.
Oh my gosh.
This other ghoul is going to charge you and do the same thing with a claw attack. That is going to be a 12, which misses. That ends the ghoul's turn. Nyx, it is now your turn.
Nyx, seeing that, there's much fewer enemies and feeling a little bad for leaving Lex behind, is gonna not run up, but she is gonna back him up. She's gonna take a shot at this ghoul right here.
You got it.
12?
Just hits.
Oh.
9 points plus 9, that's 18 points of damage as you strike into this thing's eye socket. It kind of barrels backwards, scrambling on the ground before standing up. Also, your sister's in chat, Shay.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mask Phantom, is that Nat?
I think that's my brother,
that's
actually.
your brother. Okay. How you doing?
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Alrighty, it is still standing, but it is looking rough. Does that end your turn?
Yes, that does end my turn.
Alrighty, Lionel, it is now your turn. Somehow getting out without a scratch. Your heart pounding in your chest. What do you do?
I don't know what you're talking. I'm super calm. I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost towards the one right in front of us. This guy over here. Whoop. 16.
16, that hits. You will have to move one space up because you cannot shoot through Nyx because you're both the same size.
Sure.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's all you need to do. Oh my god, super dead. It just turns to ice and solidifies and seizes up in place as the ice takes hold lethally, leaving just a single ghoul trying to rip and tear, getting a good cut in on Lex that is still flailing about.
Okay, one left. It's gonna be my turn.
Lex, it is now your turn once you're able to get back to us. No rush.
Now.
Hey.
Sorry, it's been a fun emergency dealing with that fucking thing.
No worries. Like to
Alright.
be, thank you so much for gifting a tier on sub to Mask Phantom.
Thank you for giving that to my brother.
I need to VIP Mask Phantom too when I get the chance because I know them in real life, so.
Brother.
Alright.
Brother,
20,
to attack.
20 absolutely hits. 10 points of total damage. Very nice. As you swing into this thing, there's like these little tiny, it's like you ever hear like a taser interacting with flesh and there's like that popping noise? It's kind of like that every time you hit.
All right, next swing. Whoop. 17.
17 hits. Unfortunately, the natural 20 on the other side, but 17 does hit for an additional 12 points of damage. As you swing again, clocking this thing up the face, it is barely standing, but it is holding on as best as it can.
That'll be my final thing, and my turn's now over.
All right, Thaddeus, it is now your turn.
All right then, he's gonna try and maneuver back over here on top of the corpse Just slowly like, ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, you
He's
like
gonna
step
fire off
into a
another
chest
firebolt.
cavity and like your it pops through the ribs and your boots go up kind of
Ah!
up to the ankle and gore. It's disgusting.
Oh my!
Oh.
Oh, my collector edition boots! You'll pay for this. Firebolt.
You got it.
13.
That hits. That hits.
Oh,
All
man,
right.
you-
Finish
It's
this guy
getting-
off.
Oh,
15.
dead. So dead. You sear off his face and his body collapses to the ground, still and dead.
And he's gonna step out of that immediately, like, alright, well, that's taken care of at least. Are you quite
That was-
alright?
Certainly interesting.
As you guys look in, there are still 6 barrels remaining.
I forgot to ask if my detect magic vision would tell me anything about this barrel.
You detect no magic, unfortunately.
It look well. I feel like that's fortunately.
Notably as well, to the north of this room is a hammock, like a sleeping hammock.
How big?
Like humanoid size, like Lex could probably fit in it comfortably.
Okay. I expected a tiny one for the skull.
Yeah, good job, guys.
yeah.
Good job, Lex. That new weapon of yours works really well.
Yes, I can hear her frustration with every swack.
Probably satisfying, honestly.
Oh yeah, screw her.
You
All
think
right,
you, thi- you think she's going to be aware of what's happening?
well, if she's not aware of it, she will feel it.
Wake up with a
Yes.
really bad headache.
Hmm.
And if she is aware, she won't be for long. That's the
Does-
idea.
Does anyone else want to check one of the barrels before we continue?
Nyx is gonna knock on a barrel just to see if it sounds hollow or not.
Alright, as you knock onto one of the barrels, it does not sound hollow. It sounds like there's something inside.
Hmm.
Hey, it does sound like there's something inside. What do you think?
Shake it a bit more, just in case.
Nyx is gonna try to give it a little push. Does it feel heavy?
It feels very heavy.
Nyx kind of looks back. I don't think I could shake this, to be honest. It's a little heavy for me.
Well, that's what Lex is here for.
Yes, Lex, go for it.
Are you sure we shouldn't just kind of like, I don't know, try to peek inside or...
Lex hits it.
Alright, you funk, you hit it. Nothing happens. Unless you want to try and
Alright.
smash the lid open.
Yeah, Lex will try to normally open it.
Okay. Just go ahead and make a general strength check for me.
If I give him my crowbar, does he have advantage?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. With a crowbar, you have advantage for sure. In fact, with a crowbar, you don't even have to roll. You just stick the crowbar in and just hoist it, Lex, and as the lid pops open, inside of this heavy barrel, you see about, like, it's filled with these fist-sized chunks of copper ore. Like, pure copper ore.
Hmm.
Oh.
Material to make the floor.
Probably take a few ingots with us, put them on the cart, but
Which-
too many would be
oh.
pretty heavy.
I hate
That's
to be-
easy to say with someone not pulling the cart.
Also, I hate to be that guy, but I don't think we're able to get the car through the top.
You can get the cart
Well, I
cart
mean-
through the door. It's
To the
it's a-
tunnel?
Oh, the tunnel?
No, this one.
Yeah, no, you can't pull the
Oh,
cart through the tunnel.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Our cart has somehow magically teleported to join us.
Watch the magic
No, I
bullet
think what we did
teleport
last time, we had to
back.
go all the way around just to bring it back.
Well, we brought it up to this point, but we can't get it through this tunnel here.
Yeah. That was a different area.
Yeah. So we had to park it out back here. Yeah, but we can carry the ore over to the cart, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: do we want to get more ore in the cart, or do we want to see what else is out there first before we? Like, let's see where this leads us. And on our way back to the cart, we bring some more.
Yeah. Is this like a pathway down here?
There is, yes. There's also the hammock to the north if anybody wanted to investigate that.
Okay, I can
You know
go
what?
investigate.
Right, go
Just
ahead and
roll investigation.
One person may decide to roll an investigation check.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
even hear.
next
that. I just clicked
decide.
it. I'm so sorry. I was like, investigation? Sure, I did. Oh, I'm sorry, Bracky.
It's fine.
As you dig through, you find what appears to be in the folds of the hammock. And by the way, the blankets are like gross and moldy.
Ooh.
No.
You do find a piece of paper, like a piece of parchment that's been folded a couple times. It's like gross, but as you unfold it, it says this. Day 3. I no longer trust the other apprentices. What they see as mysticism I know to be science. I can't stand their incantations and their mutterings any longer. If any of them tried to intrude on my laboratory again, they're in for a truly shocking surprise.
So she doesn't like the student.
Do one of your characters read it out loud?
Nyx probably would read it out loud.
Okay, as soon as you said it, Lexington goes like, man, I hope we don't run into that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're carrying her right now as a flail, if I'm being
Well, I
honest.
sure hope not. I want to go check a cart chan.
What?
I think he said he wants to go check Cart Chan.
I don't know. I feel like he hit his head on something.
Nyx, well, can I perception to see if I hear anything up ahead?
Sure.
Okay. 17.
17. You smell rotting flesh and ozone to the north. To the south, you don't really smell anything, but definitely there's a pungent odor coming from the north.
Something smells real bad up north. It smells pretty rotten.
What day did the note say again?
The note
Day
said,
3?
Day 3, I no longer trust the other apprentices. What they see as mysticism I know to be science. I can't stand their incantations and their mutterings any longer. If any of them tried to intrude on my laboratory again, they're in for a truly shocking surprise.
Mm-hmm. She was referring to that place. And the Goblin.
Nyx goes down here. Does this part right here loop around?
It sure does.
Do we see any secret doors or rooms with our eye
With your
eye
eye
power?
vision, you do not, unfortunately.
No. The eye blessing we got from.
Yep. There's no secret doors. You don't see any secret doors.
Roger. I am thinking
Okay.
something very stupid.
Well, Nyx
Like-
is just going to point out that it joins around down here.
Very well. It's a loop.
There's still a door down there, but I don't know. Do we want to check out the door? Or do we want to go towards the really bad smelling direction?
I am very curious about the very bad smelling door. Like her laboratory / office has to be around here. Shall we all move together?
I was gonna say, you might all
What?
stick
I
together.
mean, Lex is blind. He doesn't have a light source.
I always give you light.
Okay, but Lex
still-
was like, what about cart chan?
We'll come back for Cart Chan. Don't worry.
A cart chan.
Cart-chan is still there, don't worry. And just curious about something, Thaddeus is gonna like just nonchalantly try and touch one of the barrels. Does it still light on fire?
Nope, it stops.
Oh goodness. That's taken care of. He's gonna
Alright.
join the others.
Before you move ahead,
Uh-oh.
this appears to be a well-maintained workroom. There are metal instruments hanging on the walls. There are tables with various different tools and loose scraps of parchments with notes. And there are terms you can read upon looking in this room if you investigate closer.
Nyx will investigate. Which part particularly, or
There are tables
Just-
here. There's also like scorch marks on the walls. And it just reeks in here of rotting flesh.
Ooh, okay, she'll investigate the table here.
Okay. As you kind of skim your hands over the table, there is no check necessary for this.
Oh, okay.
You find another piece of parchment that says, Day 1. Hallister has granted me this abandoned copper mine in the arcane chambers. Finally, I have access to the components needed for my experiments. And everything else there is smudged and illegible.
The name Hallister. Are we aware of the origin of this name, or is this the first time we hear it?
I can't remember if you guys have heard the name Hallister
Because I
before.
feel like we were not given the name. And I don't remember if the statue of the Mad Mage had the name on it.
You would remember that detail, yes. The statue that had the name on it.
Yeah. So yeah, we are aware that Hallister, crazy bastard wizard. So she was in cahoots per se with Hallister.
Well, you guys remember the paintings we saw of all the wizards getting turned into monsters? She did
Yeah.
mention apprentices. Do you think maybe something happened on this floor?
I mean, we saw the apprentices, those malformed creatures. Was that what they were turning into in the murals?
They looked very similar, yeah.
Is there anything else to investigate in this room, or?
Nope, just that. Go ahead and move your tokens, you guys, so you're all together.
Okay. Yep.
Just give me 1 second to read something.
1.
I just wanted to be sure about the name because I don't remember if we got the name. We have interacted with simulacrums and stuff, but I would not remember. Saw that.
Okay, alright. Measure out 60 feet to the west there, if you wouldn't mind, as you open the door.
Also, no magical effects or items in this room.
No. Some of the tools give off like very faint magic, but it's you would know that it doesn't have any. It's not like a magical item.
Residual.
Yeah, it's like residual magic essentially.
Mm-hmm. I apologize for asking. You just need to be sure.
No, you're all good.
Well, if we're confident, I'll start heading in.
I perception check to see if they're traps.
Go ahead.
I perception check with my body.
17.
15. You don't detect. You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, yeah, it's like give Lux to go ahead. Like, yeah, okay,
Combat
I think
roll.
we're good. Oh god, you go so far. So far
You
with the
think he likes
combat
like
roll.
fat rolls?
He's human.
Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, he's just fat rolling.
I got high enough poise.
Alright. Can you measure up north 60 feet?
Hey, Thaddeus.
That's a full room.
Yes.
Oops.
I miss Cart-chan.
I'm starting to miss it too, but don't worry, it should be in safe hands.
Whose hands?
The carts, I think.
Cart doesn't have hands, Thaddeus.
Look, it's been a long day. And what I'm trying to say is the cart will be fine. And we'll
Lex
be fine.
narrows his eye.
And Nick thinks in her head, like, we better not lose that cart.
Trust me as a player, I'm like, fuck, we need to bring that card with us. But
We gotta
game-wise, we can't move it in.
Is there anything in this area?
You can see the kind of silhouettes of like machinery almost, like a large iron like lever or something, and like it seems like the ground divots lower.
The ground is lower?
Yeah, it seems like there seems to be like a ledge and then it dips down, but you can't see it from this position, unfortunately.
Oh, so it's like up here then?
No, it's like kind of like right here.
I don't trust it.
And Nick's perception check again to see if that's like some sort of trap or if it's just natural.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, Nick has no idea.
It's
Oh,
an
boy.
ominous lever and it's scary.
Oh, okay. I'll go check it. Like starts
Oh.
walking to it.
Oh no!
Right, Lex, as you approach with your light, clearing it up, it appears to be a water basin. And
Ah,
the large
nice.
lever appears to be a water pump.
Oh, righteous.
Hey, you
Start
could try it
pumping.
out. See if water comes out of it.
Yeah, start pumping.
All right, as you begin to pump, you watch as water just begins to pour out, and it is fresh, clean water.
Quick, guys,
Right.
refill our water.
I just take a long swig.
It's nice. It
Oh, I
tastes
can go for
really
some
good.
water right now.
No magical
Alright.
effect on it?
Nope, it is just a
Or the
water
room.
pump. And using an action to crank the pump will draw 1d4 plus 1 gallons of potable water into the stone basin, and the basin begins to fill up.
I just keep pumping.
Okay, so
Let
can
me get
I
my
just,
water skins.
can
filled.
we just refill our water skins then?
You absolutely can. Yep. You have water skins on you. You can refill them.
Yep.
I continue to pump.
As you continue to pump, you do hear a noise at the bottom of the basin as some of the water just begins to drain to, balance out so it doesn't overfill.
More pumping.
Just calm down. Just stop
More.
wasting water.
More.
Stop wasting. No, Mage-chan. Just stop. Stop.
No.
You need to stop wasting water. We are in a drought right now. You hear me, people from Mexico? We're in a drought.
California.
Take care of the water. God, I'm so upset with Lex right now.
First you were like, I'm sorry. I gotta be more sympathetic. And now it's like, fuck this guy. All right. Like, fuck his brick.
Everything went downhill after the
This
brick
man's
died.
some Weewa. He needs it.
Yeah, he's taking a big drink. Lex is a growing bull.
Huh.
Okay, is that it in this room, or is there anything back here?
No, it's just a pump. But left and right, there appears to be
So, yeah.
tunnels.
Combat roll.
Every
Every time I combat roll, it's always the Gmod collision sound effects.
Oh, even better.
Got a pathway that moves left and right.
I wonder if this is gonna lead up to the beginning staircase. Like,
You would need, if that's the case, there would need to be a secret room because we didn't see anything in the area.
well,
so,
I'm
let's
just
take a
looking at
look.
look at our map. Like, it's getting kind of close. Like going
No,
up.
I know it would technically collapse with the entrance, but if there's road here, it's there's either a secret entrance, which is basically it could be a shortcut. Maybe there's a shortcut here.
Alright.
Okay.
Maybe our secret eyes can tell us something.
As you guys reveal up, yes, this indeed loops back.
Ooh.
And you hear the far-off noises of a goblin bazaar.
Oh, thank goodness,
We
civilization.
found a loop. Oh,
Oh
my god.
god!
You mean to
Oh
tell
my
me this
God.
thing was here the entire time?
I recognize this. Yes, this there's on the air.
Nick's immediately like, oh my god, we made it back, guys.
My brain went to a full circle.
Now we really need to get the cart.
Oh god,
we
you're
just have
right.
to go around the really long way to go get the cart and bring it all the
Yeah.
We
Let's go
can
the
do
short
that
way.
if you would like
No.
to get the cart,
Oh
Yes,
my
please.
god.
but
Oh, that's a long way too.
but there's a few things with that.
Yeah,
You do have currently at the end of a stick a
I know.
lightning skull, and
Did
you
we just-
also have there's also you could encounter something while traveling back. So
Mhm.
But
this is
we
a
could have a
Knock out
chance
the
to go.
skull again.
But we
Just
could go
slap
pick
it.
up the head from like that Nadia girl, on the.
Oh god. Okay, so I'm thinking. Right now we have a loop. We know where this goes. We know it goes back to the Goblin Bazaar. So we have technically a safe route back to the entrance. So that's good to know. That's good to know.
I mean,
Right
Nyx
now,
isn't
I'm-
Nyx isn't opposed to visiting the Goblin Bazaar because she's in need of like a new set of thieves tools, couple extra arrows. Yeah.
I'm with you, but we can't. We also cannot leave the cart all the way back there.
Yeah, but we can go the long ways.
That will take a while. Not to mention whatever is moving around in here with us. Can be a problem, and I would much prefer something doesn't encounter the cart for us. I'm taking a look at the map.
I vote Kurt Chan.
If we could find a way to dismantle the car, bring it to the tunnel.
We already went over this. It doesn't work.
Oh god, it would if I had
so
mending. God
what we
damn it,
could
now I
do
need it.
here, just to make life easier and so we're not stuck
Hmm.
on this for too long, is that we could roll. Well, the problem is having that skull now with you is gonna mean.
Yeah,
I mean, we just gotta bash
Yeah,
it. Like we can have a surprise round on it. That's the thing.
That is true.
Maybe
Um,
if all the spells she has require vision, she would not be able to cast them.
yeah, but you don't know what spells she
We don't know.
has.
That's true.
Yeah.
We threw Monty off by trying to bring that skull with us, though.
It's okay. It's part of the fun, honestly. Like
Mhm.
Shay, I'm excited for Tomb because I know shit's gonna go crazy. But I'm just trying to see what the best way to kind of mitigate just like having to play out every single movement is.
Yeah.
So,
Right now, the best
gonna-
thing we could do.
I'm gonna say this, for the sake of the fun of it and just to make it not a struggle, I would like everyone in the group to make a D100 check to see if you encounter something while on your way to collect your card, because you guys have rested a few times and there have been some movements in the actual dungeon itself.
Correct.
So in case you
Shall
run
we-
into this,
Shall we just aim as to what
yeah.
we got from the Goblin Bazaar? If
so-
we're gonna be going the long way regardless.
Yeah. I can describe what happens when you go through the Goblin Bazaar. But one more roll from you, Lionel. If you roll 19 or lower, you'll have an encounter. If you roll 19
Oh,
or
why
above.
would you say that? Now you know what's gonna happen.
Oh.
You
if
shouldn't
it
have told me
happens-
the number.
If it happens, it happens, and I'll plug you on the map. And
Here
we're
we
gonna
go.
Play it out.
That's the complete
Right.
opposite number.
So, you guys make your way through the Goblin Bazaar, which has been booming, honestly, since the few days you've left it. There's now a new leader in charge since you ousted the previous one rather violently. And the goblins are very eager to see you and excited to see you still alive. Surprised some of them are, but most of them knew that you're quite the formidable fighters. I completely forgot who the new leader's name is because it's been a while since you met him.
I don't think we saw who was chosen.
They always pick
They
a
were going-
tallest
chosen
person.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was the tallest person, but we
they
didn't
were
have
in
a
the
name.
middle of like measuring everybody when we left,
Yeah,
so I don't
Yeah.
think that they had
they told me I
actually-
couldn't because
Alright.
I wasn't a goblin.
So, it was Yek, I believe, that you killed. It was Yek the Goblin.
Yeah,
as you
Yek
make
the
your
Gall.
way in, let me go and grab a name here of who the new leader is.
We killed Yek the Tall.
Yeah, Yek the Tall was the person who you murdered. Let's see. Okay. The new leader is Ort the Tall.
Or
Ort. O-T-O-R-T. Ort. Ort the Tall. He's a very rather lanky-looking goblin. Some may even consider he might be part hobgoblin, but he is the tallest. He is currently wearing a makeshift crown made of rat bones and small bits of gems that probably aren't worth all that much. And they happily let you make your way through, excited about the prospect of whatever goods you may have gathered on your way. And you guys managed to collect Cart-chan. Did you guys want to grab some of the copper while you were in that tunnel? Like, kind of grab some. Each chunk of copper is about 2 pounds each. So it is quite heavy, and it's not ingots; they're raw ore, so they need to be worked.
Thaddeus will grab like 5, I suppose.
5? Okay, so that'll be 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So add 10. Add 5.
15
chunks of copper ore.
The cart inventory.
Right now in the car we have 5, which is 50 pounds.
Well, those I think were heavier ores that we already had, so these ones are lighter ore, I guess.
Okay.
They're smaller chunks, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sorry about my cat.
No worries.
When we did our loop around, did we stop at like Nadia's like?
Yes, you
dead?
collected her head as well.
Oh, there was a head. Sick.
Put it in the cart.
Burnt. Like half of it's been eaten, and the other half is like slightly burnt. But yeah, it looks like her kind of. Hopefully, maybe that'll be good enough.
Someone needs to. How heavy is Nadia's head?
I'll say it's about 1 pound, considering it's been half eaten.
Okay,
It's lost a lot of flesh.
Whoever is editing the card to put on Nadia's head too.
It creeps me out because it's so close to my real name.
I'm still proud of myself that I haven't called you by your real name while we've been doing that.
You've been pretty good about it.
Question: Is anyone actively editing
I've
the
just given
card?
up with you, so.
Is anyone actively editing the card right now?
I am.
Okay,
Alright,
thank you.
Jay is.
I wanted to make sure because when multiple people are doing it, it gets fucky.
Well, that's why I didn't go in right away, but. Okay, I have saved the changes. We're good.
Alright.
Oh, whoops, I messed up on the weight on the copper.
Also, that is not Goblin, that is Hob. He is upset because I fed him late and he wants to be fed a second time.
You Hob, you fat bitch.
How much were the light pieces of copper again? Sorry.
They're 2 pounds.
They were 2 pounds each.
2 pounds each? Okay, I did right.
And if you could, 1 second, I'm just going to try and find that information. Can you note that floor 27B, because it'll tell me how much they're worth. But you guys don't know that way I know, so just put down found in 7B, floor 2.
Yeah, no worries.
I will write that down.
Were we able to purchase Nyx's new thieves tools?
Yes, you can. Let me grab a price for that.
Oh, we're doing this just straight up like
yeah, Downtime.
like
You
right
guys are in the Goblin Bazaar, so they have some stuff.
All right.
Should I bring the card over?
Yes.
For thieves' tools, they charge you 30 gold.
Okay. I don't know if that's the going rate of thieves' tools, but...
I will reveal
Can you make an insight check?
I will reveal the Goblin Bazaar for you guys. Just gonna make this easier. Just reveal
Copy and spelling to a spell.
As you buy the thieves... Actually, that's not what I wanted. I want this. As you buy the thieves' tool, the goblin smiles and goes, "Pleasure doing business with you."
Thank you very much. Is anybody interested in some really old dwarven ale? Like, super strong. Like, I'm telling you, this will knock you off your feet strong ale.
Is it? They're in vials, right? Or was it?
I used a potion bottle to fill one of them with the old dwarven ale.
I'll buy it for 1 gold.
Nyx looks over to Thaddeus. Thaddeus, I've never sold alcohol before. Is that a good rate?
Absolutely not, especially of this quality. Here, stand aside. He's going to go up to the that one goblin offered. Tell you what if I offered you a sample for 1 gold for 5 gold?
5 gold? What do I look like, a charity?
Well, you don't understand the quality of this delicious ale. Seriously, it will knock you out for days. Would you like a little sip just to see? Just
Very
one.
well. You kind of pop the cork, and the goblin takes a sip, and you can see their face immediately scrunches up inwards, almost like they're sucking on the most sour lemon, and goes, "That is strong.
Indeed, it is.
2
So
gold
you
and
understand
5 silver."
Deal, I suppose. It's better than nothing.
Slide you the gold, and as you hand them the alcohol, they actually take a piece of cloth and stick it in the top of the vial. Perfect weapon, and they put it away. They've fashioned it into a Molotov.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Well, I
Did you
suppose
sell
it
one
does
as
have a
well?
purpose.
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
sell one? Okay, because
Yeah, and that was the only one I had
too.
left.
Yeah, Nyx will sell hers too then. She's like, well, if he can use it as a weapon, that's fine by me.
Alright, we'll sell it for 2 gold and 5 silver. One
Nyx
sec,
ponders on the thought of, like, wondering, like, should we keep this as a weapon for ourselves?
Possibly. I didn't think of that before.
Tells us all mine then.
Sorry, I'm just reading about this. I'm glad you guys made friends with the goblins, because they would have, like, it would have been rough.
I am going to be looking for some incense and ink and
No, I hate
various-
to break it to you, they're goblins. They don't carry anything like that, unfortunately.
Oh, I know, but what about the corpses? The corpses that are covered from? I'm pretty sure they don't make their materials. They take them from somewhere.
Still, that being said, they really don't have anything like that.
Okay.
Do they still have any rations available? by
Yep,
any
they
chance?
absolutely do. They have rat meat, they have all manner of other things.
I'd hate to stoop myself to such quality, but I am running low on supplies. I'll take 5 rats, I suppose. Your
Alright.
finest quality.
Let me grab my player's handbook to determine the price here. The finest quality rat meat will run you. Sorry. Where is? I got that for 8. Nope, wrong one. Ration. Where are you? 1 gold piece per ration is what they're charging for their finest rat meat.
Alright, it's better than nothing. Deal. Deal.
You know what? Nyx, I think, is gonna buy another set of thieves' tool. She broke one, like, early on level 2, and she only has 2, so maybe she'll go for 3 just in case.
Alright, grab a third, but it's gonna cost you 30 gold.
Yep. We'll spend 30 gold. Just better safe than sorry. Hey, this way I have more room to carry stuff.
There you go.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Are any of them interested in broken thieves' tools? Like, if any of them
No,
can
not
repair
at
them?
all. They
No.
do not. They have no means to, like, fix things for the most part. Like, everything they have is very crude. It would take, like, a proper, like, tinkerer's tool set to fix those. which unfortunately these goblins are very basic. They don't have a whole lot
Yeah.
of things, unfortunately. So
Oh shit, they basic.
they're basic bitches. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just trying to read up here. There's one thing.
No worries.
Give
Must be
me
horrible
1
being
second.
defined.
I just want to deal with my cat real fast because he's being very
Yeah,
no.
obnoxious.
Of course.
I'm
That
looking
gives
at
me
the map and
opportunity to get some
planning.
moolah.
Must be horrible being defined as the pumpkin spice of the dungeon.
So I think what we can do from this point on, we can go to the left side of the initial stairs and explore the left side of the dungeon.
Yeah, so we have the one door going down, but we can come back to that. And then, yeah, we can just essentially explore the left side of this dungeon, so.
It's that one tunnel. That one tunnel in the copper room is the one that fucks us.
The one place we can't bring the cart around. And...
Unless we can make a collapsible upgrade.
How much
Yeah,
would
none
the
of-
goblins charge to make it collapsible?
I think we need a full-on carpenter to, like...
They might have carpenters. You don't know.
I mean, look at them. They were able
It's
to make stages and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, granted, I would not want to risk the cart being taken apart by goblins, but
I mean, it should be fine if we watch them.
I don't think Lex would be happy with that.
like, oh, can you imagine? We go back to Lex and we're like, oh yeah, they're going to tear apart the only thing you care about right now.
Oh, Lionel,
Also,
you have to look to see if they have a seed, remember?
Oh yeah, for the
That makes-
shrub.
I'm
For the
glad you accepted your
The
death, little
shrub.
man.
Yeah, if anything, like, Lex would be the perfect person to watch the cart while they're doing it, because then he's going to be very attentive. He doesn't want to lose another.
He can't lose another companion. He's already
I-
lost 2.
He gets attached so fast to things.
That's okay. It just
Inanimate objects has been his only friends for a while, so he gets them where he can.
he's got a pure soul, you know?
A pure soul. Yeah, sure.
Innocence has been lost.
Hey, when you say pure soul, you mean there's pure in various definitions. If pure is by what you mean is good and stuff, then that's not what pure means.
No.
There is a purity, just not the type you prefer.
Well, I mean, every time we learn a little bit more about your background, it's like, this is not at all where I thought the Lexalore was going at all.
It's a dark path.
It's really depressing.
Yeah, you're like, oh wait, he's from a mansion? Oh wait, he lived in the stables? Oh, okay.
Wait, they sold rat
Oh.
burgers?
I love
They have-
shrinking fucking characters and just making them more and more horrible.
He's living like Borat.
This is my neighbor, many asshole. We kill him, yes.
This is my daughter. She lives in the shed.
And this is my wife, who's also my sister.
My wife.
Remember, there's a line in Grand
Well,
Theft
well.
Auto, someone screams. It just says, like, my mama's my sister. And they just keep on walking. Like, they loudly proclaim it and just keep strolling along.
It's like, oh, okay.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
Bob,
Monty-
I'm being very naughty. I heard everything you said.
Okay.
But let's do it step by step here because you said a lot
Yeah.
of things. So, you want to do what with the cart again?
It was I was stuck
That's
in
a
the air of
hypothetical.
We're not there
Hypothetical-
yet.
I want to
trying to
bedazzle
see
the
if it's
cart.
possible to make it collapsible to get the tunnels.
Unfortunately, no. This is not these individuals. Like even in Waterdeep, that's something that's like near impossible. You would need something magical, like you would need a foldable boat or something like that. But like a foldable cart, which
foldable cart,
like doesn't exist to your knowledge. So
yeah, don't worry. No,
Doesn't exist yet.
I'm writing that down for a future invention of a spell.
I want to.
Okay, what about the seed?
the seed, I would like you to roll a d100. If you roll above a 60, I will say they have a seed that you can use for these purposes.
Okay, Lionel, it's your pot. You wanna roll?
Why would you put this evil on me? Let's go.
Oh.
Nope.
Seed. They have like apple seeds, but that won't grow into a bush. That will grow into a tree, unfortunately. So.
It just says a
But
seed, or no?
As you're talking to one of the goblins about this, he goes, Skullport might have something if you're looking for it.
Yeah, I'm looking for components to be able to copy a spell into a spell book.
Oh, they're all about that down there.
Oh.
Wait, that's on the next floor, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe. Probably on the third or fourth floor, I don't recall. We know where the way down is.
We
Wait,
could
hold
just
on.
go there.
You did also have that quest for that individual to kill Shun as well.
Yeah, that's where we grabbed Nadia's head.
And to him, we need to find were-rat.
Well, we know where the
have you guys seen
were-rats
were-rats
are.
around?
No,
Yeah.
we found out that they were with that lady behind the tunnel.
She knew where they were?
No, remember the weird creatures that were interested in magic said that the giant walking rats were with Rizariel? What was her name again?
Oh my god.
Rizariel?
Rats.
Rizaril something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we found out that she was with the were-rats, or the were-rats were down there.
So, hold on. Oh my god, wait, maybe she's a were-rat herself. That's what she wants the Senator's Guild dead.
I mean, I kind of want the Xanathar Guild dead, so, like, I can't. If I'm picking sides, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm kind of with the were-rats. Rizarel, okay.
Yeah, Rizaril, yeah. Asked you to bring the heads of Shun and Nadia, I believe.
But can we trust a boy behind a wall?
Well,
don't get me wrong,
I'll
I'm not a fan of the Senator's Guild either, but
Look,
at least Shun was sort of respectful about it.
You know what? You might like him.
I don't like him, he's a drow.
He came
I don't
across.
trust those people.
Whoa! What does that mean?
It's a dark elf.
Whoa!
What?
That's just the way you said it. That's
Flailing, spider glorifying creatures that sacrifice others in the Underdark?
Well, I mean, it's just the way that you said it. Just like, oh, I don't like him because he's a drow. Like, what does that mean?
I wasn't judging him based on what he was. I was judging him based on the fact that he worked with the Xanathar Guild.
A drow working for the Senator's Guild.
Yeah, but there's probably plenty of drow that don't work for the Xanathar Guild.
Yeah, Driz Duorden, we all know that one name, but still.
Look, I'm just saying, I'm okay with going back there, acting all nice, and then we just, blow them all up,
Jesus
sound
Christ!
It's very homoism when
I'm okay
Nix is
if we
showing.
just approach them,
give
them a friendly gift, and then just explode them into gore.
Considering what we've been dealing with down here, I like the way you think.
Nyx has had bad experiences with the Xanathar Guild, okay? She's not a fan.
Let me grab your guys' cart so you have it, by the way. That probably would be...
Oh, it's here.
Oh, you have it?
I stole it from the darkness.
Oh, amazing.
In the darkness.
The cursor changes when you're hovering over the cart, so I was able to locate it and drag it back from the depth.
That's cheating!
Wow! Though before we make any kind of move, we should take advantage of this opportunity of respite and actually get some proper rest.
I was gonna say,
I mean, we have been moving a car.
Here is a fantastic place to take a long rest, and the goblins are willing to accommodate you.
Yeah.
Do you guys have an empty barrel we can put a skull in?
That's a really good question, actually. They might have something better than what you currently have.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll be like,
Oh.
hey, so we have this cursed skull that might come back to life and like maybe attack people. Do you have anything that might help contain that?
I think that, Yexatal had, like, a chest that he locked stuff in.
We can try that.
very good.
Perfect.
Let me see if there is actually a chest.
The box with the skull inside of it, the item that we got from the giant jelly, that was not openable, was it?
Well, the skull itself was encased in glass.
Yeah, I mean, like the glass is not like a hatch that can be opened or anything.
No, it's not. It is like molded
Gotcha.
around the skull.
Roger. I was thinking of switching skulls and put it in there. Oh no, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay, there is a wooden chest. They have a wooden chest that they will sell to you for 5 gold pieces for the wooden chest.
Nyx kind of looks at her companions like, well, should we try it?
Well, I mean, it's better safe than nothing.
Yeah, better than a birdlet sack.
Well, we can still keep it inside the sack. We just put that inside
Well,
the chest.
it's my bedroll, so I kind of need to sleep on it.
Go get a new
Well, then we have to-
bedroll.
Can we get
We
a
have to go through
birdlet
the
sack?
process of, and then we have to put it in the process of putting that back into the sack, and that could be a problem in itself.
Sure, we got
All right.
sacks.
Out.
Let's put it in a sack. Then we chain up the sack. And then we put that chained up sack in a box.
What are we
Take that
avoiding?
box in a chest. And then we mail that chest to our home. Then we smash it with a hammer.
With our eyes, we smash it with a hammer. Alright, let me try and find.
I still think we should put I still say we should put a few extra coins in there for extra damage.
I know that there is a thing for like a bag.
For a sack?
Yeah, there's actual price for it, so let me just find that real fast.
Yep.
Alright, you
5
guys
copper.
want a sack, correct?
A sack and a chest.
Okay. Let's see. A sack will cost you 5 copper pieces.
Done.
Yay.
Damn.
Done. That's mine.
And then a chest will cost you 10 gold pieces.
Oh boy. Is it a sturdy chest at least?
It is a very sturdy chest. It is also lockable, and they give you a key for it as well.
Mm.
Nyx will
So-
offer to burn 10 gold on this if you want her to.
I can't believe you guys have fucking kidnapped this fucking skull.
I'll support next with at least 3 gold.
You
I need
killed-
money right now.
You killed her.
No, it's
experiment,
okay.
You kidnapped her and like
We don't even know her name.
don't.
She shouted it, but I forgot it.
It was,
It was fast.
was
on-
it not...
It's on the mallet now. It's named the mallet.
Yeah,
that
Trenzia.
was.
Oh,
Trenzia.
Oh,
yeah.
that was.
Which,
Yeah,
by the way,
Trenzia.
with her in the
Trenzia.
chest, you cannot use her as a mallet, unfortunately. but-
What if I put
the
a
chest?
shaft on the chest?
No, then it was just be it's just
No,
gonna be
well,
a normal
you see
mallet.
what we gotta do? What we gotta
The
do is
chest?
we just gotta put her in the sack. We put that sack inside the chest,
Right.
and then we can just take the sack out and just put it back on the stick.
Yes, the chest is for us to be able to sleep without this thing killing. Huh?
This is peak D&D right now. Oh my fucking god.
So okay, that's by the
Lex has a
chest.
magic
Corner
question.
sack. I recover my bedroll so I can put it. I can sleep
Okay.
on that
And
thing.
you lock her into a chest essentially. Which, by the way, as you went to get your cart, she revived 3 times, which you guys immediately smashed her against a wall with a bunch of surprise rounds, and just continued on your way.
She's not able to
Lex,
cast anything. I
Lex
love it.
has a magic question.
Yeah, go for it.
Because what some of the magic uses to identify if she has any weaknesses or anything to cold iron.
Don't think I can do that. I can. Oh,
That's
I can cast identify.
You can't cast identify on her, yeah.
Would that work? Is she a creature or an?
I'll allow it. When she's dead, she's kind of an object. So.
Okay.
When
Then
she's dead, she's
Rachel,
gone.
if we are gonna be taking a long rest, which then we
So-
can take it.
I'll give you her special abilities, but not her like attacks and whatnot. So
No worries. Give me as much
illumination.
information as you feel comfortable with.
The lightning skull sheds either dim light in a 15-foot radius or bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. It can switch between the options as an action. Magical resistance. The flame skull has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And rejuvenation. If the flame skull is destroyed, it regains all its hit points in 1 hour unless holy water is sprinkled on it, on its remains, or dispel magic or remove curses cast on them.
I have none of the. Do we have holy water? Was anyone anyone paranoid enough?
I don't. Well, I mean, the only one that might have had holy water would have been Haleth, and that would have been stolen by his companions, and I don't think any of them had holy water, so.
Oh god, this is the good time for us to have a freaking cleric.
You know how much Hallam is screaming that in chat? She's just like, would be great if they had a cleric!
I highly considered a cleric, but I was like, I want to keep it simple. I'll be a fighter.
Amazing.
You know what?
And the thing is, we did have holy water. We did have holy water, but I wasted it on a fucking ghoul.
No, good job. You sprinkled it with some spray water.
These goblins look so religious. I'm sure they have holy water down here.
I mean, holy water is holy water.
There's probably one goblin amongst these folks.
One that is secretly like super religious in the corner.
Right. So, as you guys take your long rest, assuming you do.
We put the skull in the door like Zap, and inside the chest. Lock it.
An hour into it, the chest begins to just like.
Shut up! I'm sleeping. I lay back down on the chest as my pillow.
Thunk. You hear like a clanging sound inside, like a furious sort of rumbling.
Lex takes the chest and rattles the fuck out.
Oh my god.
You're like, shut up! I'm sleeping.
There's a stillness.
Oh no.
And you roll and go back to sleep. You all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Hooray!
I would like to attempt something in my 2 hours of watch.
Absolutely. What would you like to do?
I will knock on the chest.
Okay. You just hear like
Ma-
just the most aggressive rattling on the inside.
Okay, ma'am, if I may, just calm down for a second.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to take your bones and put them into my experiments! I'm going to eat your ribs! I'm going to kill you!
Lex is sleeping right by the chest. He's just snoring past it all.
What did you say your name was, ma'am?
I am Trasnia, the greatest wizard that ever lived! Alistar's most beloved student! Fuck you!
May I? May I roll an Arcana or History check
Go for it.
to see if I recognize that name?
Good luck is all I can say.
Yeah, whatever.
Good luck.
Here we go. Whoop, Arcana knowledge. 19.
The fuck, I have no clue what the fuck this woman's about.
Yeah, no, that name doesn't ring a bell. Whew.
Is this shattering skull chattering again?
I am not shattering! I'm screaming!
Lex wakes up
Oh
and
my
shakes the fuck
goodness.
out of it.
You just shake it.
I'm so sorry. Okay. She's not. She's not willing to talk much, huh?
Okay. Skull. Do I have a
What up?
problem tonight?
My David's twins are!
I
That's
will.
cool. I call people by their name if they shut the hell up while I'm trying to sleep. And stop being rude and murdering people.
Murdered me twice!
You go back.
I can do it again if you want.
Times!
Oh no.
Well, to be
think it was
fair,
like
you
5
did try to
times.
murder us.
Okay. I thought it was during my 2 hours of watch.
Can I
Everyone
roll
woke up.
intimidate? I'm gonna fish for this. Can I roll intimidate check with?
Okay.
I'm gonna fish for an advantage of me yelling to the party, going like, it's whoever's awake, going, "Hey, can you get the holy water bath ready?"
roll, a
yes, certainly.
roll a deception check with advantage.
All right, let's see. I gotta squint my eyes. There it is.
Oh
Damn.
my god. The box immediately goes still. And
Ah.
you hear a voice go,
No, hey now. This was just a little goofer, you know. That was a little goof there.
Just a little prank, huh?
Just a
Yeah,
little
as you try
prank,
to,
I mean,
you know,
How was
cast
I to
spells
know?
at us.
How was I to know that living flesh was sensitive to electric shock? I mean, it wasn't like I was experimenting on that or anything.
Yes. You gotta shut the hell up while I'm trying to sleep.
Okay.
Is he actually using a giant chest as a pillow?
yeah,
Yep.
of course.
I mean, he lived in a stable. He sleeps on bricks all the time.
No, he
so-
cuddles with it. He just is
How-
all
wait.
wrapped around it.
How big is this chest?
Not that big. I mean, the skull
Like
itself
3 by
is-
3?
It's like a hand
maybe-
chest.
Yeah, it's like a little hand chest. Like, you could easily, like, carry it in one hand if you had to, like, under the crook of your arm. I mean, the skull itself fits perfectly inside, with only just enough room for it to rattle ever so slightly,
Yeah.
which is kind of obnoxious, but it's not a huge chest. It
Cut.
was meant to hold coin, and coin is not that big, so...
Please tell me that didn't take my 2 hours. I wanted to ask her something.
Sure, go for it. She's being complacent now.
Yeah, if it's necessary, if Lex is being a pain in the ass to be able to talk to this thing, I will try to make a small version of the chest. I will conjure a small version of the chest and switch it with the one he's using as a pillow.
Oh, so you want to move her into a different chest?
Lex watches you do this.
No,
so
this
he
is
just
when
goes,
you sleeping.
you could just have the chest, man. Here, you just ask nicely instead of like deceiving me. I thought we were like a team, but if you want to act that way, I mean, whatever. Lex goes to sleep.
I don't even know when it's my.
Alright, you have the chest now,
he's
I
like,
know.
I'm gonna do this when everyone's asleep, and then everyone was awake. It's like, okay.
It was pretty noisy conversation.
Yeah, this thing screams. It's not exactly quiet.
I do want to tell her that I know she's a little mad,
Well,
But I
that's an
want to know-
understatement.
but I can see that. I am a writer, and your current situation, not this one, I mean, or what you are, is very interesting to me. I don't know if you'll be okay with sharing some of your stories with me.
Stories? Stories?
Yeah.
What do you
What
take
about
me for? Some sort of two-bit schlub at a tavern? I am
I'm-
a scientist. You will only
I mean,
get
your story.
hypothesis theories and examples from me, and you'd better note it down, young man.
Yeah, I didn't mean like fantasy stories, I meant your story.
Well, I was an apprentice of the very Hellastar Black Cloak, and I was his most favorite student, which is why he gave me this most wonderful form.
And I'll start. I pull out I have like 10 parchments. I can start writing.
And,
So I'll take my 2 hours like with
well,
that.
that's all I can remember, but that's the most important part was that I was Hallister's favorite. Everybody else was a rube that he did not care for. Only I was his most admirable student.
Do you know where he is now?
What? Of course not!
He didn't share that with his favorite student?
He never shared anything with anyone, but I was still his favorite student. Are you doubting me? I will break out of this block and electrocute you.
Oh no,
if you think you're
I'm not,
doubting
ma'am.
me.
I was just curious. I need to write everything down.
Well, you better hurry.
I'll just spend the 2 hours like this writing whatever she's willing to tell.
She just talks about crazy shit. Like, nothing of it makes sense. It's all, like, insane, and, like, it's, like, there's, like, again, you're able to very quickly ascertain that she is absolutely off her rocker nuts.
Yeah, she lost it when she was turning to this. She lost it. Well, hey, the scribblings of a madman can turn into an interesting story.
But it sounds like she was turned into a lightning skull, and she asked to be turned into a lightning skull as well. That's something you're able also to discern, is that she actually asked to be turned into one, and Hallister did it. So...
Okay. Sorry if this is kind of pointless and derailing. It's just...
No, it's a good question to ask. She knows information, but she doesn't have
I
a
mean, my
plethora
way to
of it.
find lore is to rattle the chest. So.
Which, yeah, she responds to very well.
I'm just waiting for her to get uppity again. I have a whole other plan.
I don't know.
was
You were
gonna-
pretty convincing with the holy water. So
Yeah,
What I
you
was gonna
scared the
start
shit out of her
doing-
with the holy water.
What I was gonna start doing anytime she started getting her fucking lip up, I was gonna take my water skin and start dribble water.
You're a
Like,
bastard.
Goes to the goes to the cracks
Oh,
and stuff,
God,
and just like
torture.
it was like there's a little tip.
That is some torture shit. That's so mean.
Ew.
But no, she is complacent, but you definitely get the sense that she is biding her time.
Has to be turned to. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. So, mark off a long rest. You guys do
Long
rounds.
rest.
The goblins are gotta
Hooray.
kind of patrol up, and they're not gonna steal from you. They know better after you've ousted Yek the Tall. You guys get a full rest, and where would you like to go? That is now the conversation you're all gonna have to have as a group, because you have a lot accessible to you. You have Shun. You can complete the quest for Rizalin, I believe was their name. You know where the next floor is, and there's also the left side of the dungeon that you haven't fully explored either.
I am all about exploring the rest of the dungeon, but I don't know if you guys want to go after first.
yeah. Also, can I say that I filled up my water skin from the long rest right away and
Oh yeah.
purchased a ration right away? Just
Oh
to
yeah, it's right there.
yeah, it's right here.
It's
So
I
right
didn't
there,
realize how close it was.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a bathroom, like down the hallway. So
Yeah.
There's nowhere.
okay, ration is 5 silver.
Bless you.
It's 1 gold here.
1 gold.
unfortunately.
1 gold here. Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah.
next vote's for if we haven't already complete quest and then finding
I would-
more of the dungeon.
I'm with Lex. Nix would want to complete the quest first, have it out of the way, and then go back to exploring.
Thaddeus would prefer to go to the lower levels, but he'll just go with the flow, whatever. He just kind of expects it at this point.
Very well. If 2 people wanna go after Shun, 1 is okay with anything, and I wanted to explore. We are out 2 to 1.
Alright, so you guys want to deal with Shun.
We have to.
Well, I
We
mean,
can-
you know he's going to be a problem, but the question is how.
So the question is, do we want to approach him with the information of where the were-rats are, and then when we get close, then just maybe surprise attack?
Did we know? Wait, I'm sorry. It's been a while. Did we
Okay.
know where the were-rats are?
We know that they're down the tunnel with Rizarel. So we haven't been through the door, but that's where we know that they're hiding out, somewhere down there.
Did we need to capture 1? Is because I changed. We need to capture
Well,
1 or just know what they were?
He wanted us to capture 1, but if we go there with information of whereabouts they are, we can probably get close to get some damage in. We took out 2 bugbears last time. We know that there's a couple that have those brains inside of them, so we can be careful of that. We're fully
well.
rested. You're all powered up. You have your best spell slots available. You can just go in there and just throw something really strong.
You are. I appreciate the point of confidence. I truly do. But there were a lot of enemies. There were a lot of
Yeah.
bugbears and high officials of the Senators Guild.
Well, we do have ways of dealing with lots of bugbears, I suppose. And he's gonna do his little. His fingers are gonna spark a little bit. I mean, I've done it before, so I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, we can take the tunnel up. We know that there was some on guard up there, but they might let us through to where Shun is. Or
Very
we can go the same direction we came from the last time, which is from the tunnel down below, but
The last time we had a meeting with Shun, we were surrounded. If we are gonna have a meeting
Well,
with him again, we're gonna be
no.
surrounded.
Well, that was when we did a meeting. But, like, I mean, we're gonna go in and then we're gonna attack, right? So...
There could be a prime opportunity where we, where we could target them all at once. Perhaps in one of the tunnels.
Yeah, so if you look at our trusty map, you know, we can come up from the bottom or we can come up from the top.
That is...
Whichever one allows full access for cart shan to travel without abandoning the cart. What do you think, skull person? Yeah, she agrees.
Okay, so that would be, we could technically take both, like, either way, we could take the cart. So...
I just realized, what if she starts screaming, "They're going to betray you"?
But we just gotta simply knock her out before then.
Well, we could park in the room that had the giant gelatinous cube. We can park the cart in there, and then we can go up the door and approach from the bottom if you want. Same direction as before.
Not a bad idea.
Certainly worth a shot.
You know what? I
Either
agree.
way.
I'll follow your plan. I have been very pressuring myself with my own plans. I will follow yours.
Nick
If you're
suddenly
confident in
realizes the pressure of trying to be the strategist in the group.
Oh, it's not easy now, is it?
Lex? you were
Peer
gonna say
pressure. No, I just said lead the way.
something? Okay.
If you're the one confident in this, I will follow you.
Okay, well, we gotta go through this door over here.
Alright, go ahead and move the cart that way. And I will reveal the space for you.
Alex just runs over the goblin.
More bonus points. You guys
10
still
points!
You still have a little bit remaining of your magical sight that you received as well.
Oh yeah, we might be able to see something around here.
You have about 10 hours left of that.
Oh, damn.
Give me 1 second here.
Worries?
We'll go north from up here, turn right.
As we go through stuff, I keep imagining that when we peek around corners, the cart is also peeking.
Yeah.
It goes.
There's like you just hear like thwomp, 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 bloop.
God, this is what I wanted to be able to get a copy spell, so I could use understand languages in this fucking room.
Well, Nyx wrote down the inscription on this one, so I do have a piece of paper with it, so we can check it out eventually.
I do enjoy the one that spells is basically Google Translate.
You open up this door here.
Look, it's the door that we forgot to check last time. We can finally open it, guys.
Yeah, where all the bugbears are.
Should we?
Kill them all.
Boop, boop, boop.
Alright.
Nyx will open the door that we forgot to open last time. Are we attacked?
Good.
Alright, I need Lex and Nyx to make
Oh, no.
strength saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they gotta push it open.
15.
As opening the door causes a rush of seawater.
What?
Nyx got a 0.
Wow.
Alright. And Lex got a 15, so Lex, you succeed.
Yay.
You kind of bear the water as it's released, and this room is filled with half an inch of water. And Nyx, you take damage from that.
That's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water.
That's a lot of water.
You take.
Am I allowed to
Wow.
half this damage or no?
Yeah, you can. You take 9 points of damage, half down to 4. And sweeping out
Not terrible.
into the area comes the putrid, rotting corpse of a wizard in green and purple robes.
Oh?
Oh, those are some nice robes.
Hey, man.
Oh.
The
It's-
inside of this room. Which I'm going to change the music now that you guys are traveling again.
Thank God it was water and no more slime.
Right? It's pretty slimy for being water.
Oh.
Probably because of the dead body that's been sitting in it and pickling in the brine for
Poo
some
water.
time.
Ugh, it's
Oh.
pickling.
Poo water.
Nix is gonna be like,
people-
Lionel, could you like maybe like the prestige like digitation like spell? Could you maybe?
Yeah, I just press the detention next.
The
Thank
Taking
you.
care of.
room inside appears to have rotted, waterlogged tables. There are just ruined, watered books. But there is other things in there if you guys would like to enter and search.
Sure. There's also a dead wizard in there. There might be something valuable there.
We
Go
could always
ahead.
check the wizard.
Yep. As you check the wizard, it is just rotted robes. It's very sludgy. When you go and like lift up like part of it, like a hand slaws off. The bones are like jelly, and it's disgusting.
Oh,
Uh,
Get it off,
for a
get it off, get it
while.
off. Prestidigitation.
As you enter
Roll
inside, Lionel, it's painful. So many spell books just ruined and unlegible.
Oh. Oh.
Just the potential could have been there. But as you're searching, Lex, you find a long staff, a long glass wand, actually, specifically, a glass wand that is resting on the ground in a puddle of water.
Nice. Pick it up. A walking stick.
I'm
It's
just
a
crying over
wand,
the
I
spell book.
apologize. I said staff by reflex, but it's like probably about, 3 feet long, made of very nice swirling, kind of deep blue glass.
3 feet long. That's a rod.
A walking stick for small folk.
Nix
We have two of
looks at
those
him.
right
Lionel is not even paying attention. And he's crying over the spell books. It's oh god. Humanity.
Hey, this
Please,
will
no
make
need
you
to-
feel
No need
better.
to cry a river, Lino.
Have a stick.
He hands you the wand.
We're made of glass. What is this?
It's a glass wand.
It could be a coffee stirrer.
Just looks at Lex with the most death and like vision. Like,
Merry
really?
Christmas. Lex starts looking around more.
Alright, as you guys look around, you don't find anything else.
I wonder what happened here.
I don't know.
Slosh, 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 slosh. Well, that room is gnarly.
Hey, at least I can add it to my map now.
On the map, on the map.
I just
I
put
swear
put the one in my pocket in the meantime.
You got it.
I'll have to
swear
identify
my
that later.
My poor boots are
put-
being so
put
abused.
down-
Squish, squish.
10B, floor 2.
10.
Yeah.
10B.
I'm gonna start
1.
writing those down just so I don't lose the information on the items you find.
10B 1 2.
Floor
10B, floor 2, because you're on floor 2
Oh.
right now.
Floor 1.
Nix is gonna like look at our companions and be like, okay, we can go up like we mentioned, where we're just like making ourselves visible because they already know us, or we sneak up. Do we just want to make ourselves visible?
I'd say we go into the sneak approach from before, where we approach them as friends, but then we corner them in a hallway.
Yeah, well, we should leave the cart in here probably, or does Lex want to leave it in the hallway up ahead, like above us?
Let's beep, beep, park it in there.
I put little stoppers on the wheels.
Yeah.
Nix
Alright,
is
where
gonna
to?
perception check out the door just to see if she hears anything.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check. Nice! Natural 20. As you rest your ears against the door, you do hear a conversation. There is probably somebody nearby this door.
I can't make out any of the conversation though. Like, can I tell if it's a bugbear or like Shun?
You can't tell who it is, but you do know that they're relatively close. You get the sense with the natural 20, I will give it to you, that they're about here.
Nix is gonna be like, okay, we have some people pretty close, so we either open the door and go out throwing spells, or we go out acting confident like we're just coming back to make a report. What do you guys think?
I'd say we go back and make a report.
Hey,
Yeah,
if that's the case, Thaddeus, you should probably do the talking.
Gladly. Thaddeus will swap places with Nix.
Now I'll do the killing.
Yeah.
Perhaps later.
Do we want to create a signal, like maybe like somebody says something and then we just like all throw attacks?
Did someone just say banana?
Banana? Okay.
No, that's that word is too common.
Banana.
You show up to shit,
Okay.
he's like, would you like a banana? And you're just like all sweating at once.
Who's gonna be talking about bananas in the middle of a dungeon?
No, it can. we just
Seriously.
calls up Bogberry and say, "Hey, banana, get over here." Oh shit!
Oh no, Lex just attacks.
Right
Right away.
Enemies' nicknames are like some form of species of banana.
Can we do like a
Banana, where?
Actual important question. Are you leaving the skull on the cart?
yes?
Okay.
Yes. No, wait, we should knock it out first, just to be sure.
Why not get
Yeah,
out?
should we just knock the skull out and just leave it so
Fuck
that
yeah, let's
it's...
do it.
Alright, you
Yeah.
grab the box and you shake it until it stops moving. Back on the cart.
It's just like
1
a
point of
turtle.
damage,
Look.
2 points of
It's like a
damage, 3 points of
goldfish in a
damage.
it's like a goldfish in a
just
bag
doing-
of water, you're just shaking it until it dies.
We're like,
Shit
Uh,
damage.
it's quiet for an hour now, okay? So,
Let's just go.
Just having to go to sleep.
okay,
All right.
skull is taken care of. Thaddeus will lead the way. Banana is our is our go word.
Banana.
Really?
Banana is go.
I swear, one of these Bogberries
Banana
is
is-
banana.
Bananas are kill
Yo,
word.
banana.
I need
Alright.
to. I want to try very hard not to say the goddamn
Banana.
word.
All right then.
Now it's the only thing you want to say.
It's gonna take everything in my power not to say it.
All right then. From this point, keep it cool. All right then. He's gonna
There we go.
he's gonna tidy up and he's gonna knock on the door. Shun, we're here to report. It's those
Alright.
those adventurers from before.
Forgot that I'm using
As
mage
you-
armor myself.
As you say that, the door opens. And you are met with the ugly mug of a thug. Who you do recall seeing before.
Is he holding a mug?
And yeah, a mug. And a...
Ugliest, the mug name, ugliest mug.
Ah, so he's disarmed.
As he was filling it up with a jug
It was.
A chug chug?
Check
that
that.
he will chug from. Yeah.
Lug chugs from the jug before he shrugs.
Yeah, look at the ugly mug of Lug. He's currently holding a mug, filling it up with the jug.
Hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
Ah, yes. Good
You hate me
to
like a
see you
boy.
again. Is Shun here by any chance?
Yes. You got what he was asking for?
We have a progress report, yes. Some very useful information.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah,
All
because he
right,
has fun
hold on.
body.
Well, this is gonna pull it up. Yo. 25.
25. Alright. The thug looks at you, drinks from his mug, and he gives you a nod and kind of knocks his head to the side, goes, come on.
Alright then, tally ho.
He will lead you
Daddy's.
into the watch post.
Nix is gonna keep her mouth shut.
Lionel is thinking banana. Well, they have not cleaned the corpses. They're just still there.
Oh,
They're
they're
still
just
there.
there.
They didn't want to move him anywhere. They're like, oh,
They just
were
made them furniture.
They were like a couple days from retirement, weren't they? Like, as I remember correctly. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, one was about to retire. I wrote it on the map.
They
Yeah.
always are. Oh god, there's a lot.
Alright. So, as you guys are led by this thug into the main area. You see Shun currently drinking what appears to be a bottle of wine in his like weird spider mandibles. You need to move here because he's leading you here.
All right.
I thought you say he was drinking from a Spider-Man mug.
Well, no, that's Shay. Shay would be drinking from a Spider-Man mug.
Oh,
But
okay, don't have to go call me out like that.
it's true.
You know, weirdly enough, I don't have a Spider-Man mug. Why, though? I feel like I should.
We need to fix that.
You
next time
should.
we're out. Give me just 1 second because you're around a lot of enemies and I just want to grab their stats. Just to have them on hand.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you guys want to do an ambush tactic here, so I'd rather be prepared for that.
No,
than not, so.
I don't think right here. Like, I think we're guiding him in the hallways. I think. Remember? Right?
He's gonna meet us. Like we can't make him come to us. We have to go to him.
Yeah, he's sitting comfortably right now at drinking his lovely, lovely drink and.
A smart criminal scumbag would not be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to where you want me to go.
Well, I mean,
Well,
we do.
If
We
he
do
thinks
have
that
to
we're
learn.
doing what he asked us, then yeah, he's like, well, they're coming with a report, so.
Okay, give me 1 second here. I gotta grab my thug stats here, wherever they may have gone.
I know he said that there was a couple that had like those intellect devourers in them, so we'll have to
Yeah, we
be
need to
somewhat
be
careful.
I don't like this. I really don't
Do you
like
think we could
this.
try and spin it as like guiding from the dangers, from like whatever's in between?
Sorry.
Like, dude, if you want to take out Shun, steal his head, and then make a run for it, like through the upper tunnel, like we can do that too.
Do a chain sequence, that'd be fun. Hold on. Sorry, give me a second here. I'm trying to find.
And then the cart is left behind. We have to come for it.
We have your cart. Give yourself
No.
up. Nothing happens to it.
No, but we'll do a full circle. See, they won't expect us to do a full circle and like come
I
back
think
for
this
the
is
cart.
this is a good break point if you guys want to get up and go get something to drink or eat or.
Oh yeah,
eat
didn't you need to
after.
give message to your cat?
Break time.
Yeah, give me
break
some
time.
time here. I need to get specific things. There we go. There's my.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll go get some water then. I'll be right back.
Right, I'll hop into chat, see how chat's doing.
I don't know if your brother's still here.
Oh, he is. I see a message immediately that says, I know it. He's getting me for my birthday now.
Alright.
Oh, there was another one from Shahalem that said that you know what to get me for Christmas. I'll get like so many Spider-Man mugs.
I need mugs too, honestly. I need to get some new ones. Let's see. Where is. There we go. Perfect.
You know what? That is true, like Tabuya. If we do succeed, we will technically have 4 skulls on our person.
Oh my
With
God.
Nadia, our glass one, our lightning one, and then Shun.
Just a skull collection.
Make it sound more morbid than it is.
It is morbid! You have a skull collection! Alright, give me a second to write down a bunch of information here.
Lord Chaos Nightmare said birthday, all you get is Spider-Man mugs. Which is actually kind of funny, because the first year my family found out I liked Spider-Man, my entire birthday was Spider-Man themed. You'd think I was like 8 years old. No, I was like 22 or something. And I had like a Spider-Man cake. I had a Spider-Man blanket. I got a Spider-Man pillow.
Did they
I
have the
got a-
Spider-Man paper plates? 'Cause that's
No, but I did get a salt and pepper shaker that were Spider-Man and
Oh, that's
Venom
even better.
themed. Yeah. I was very impressed, honestly, with how far they went to find everything possible Spider-Man themed. So,
Question: Are the salt shit is the pepper Peter Parker or is it Venom? It's very
that's a good question. I actually don't know. Which one is Spider-Man? Which one's Venom? I don't remember. I should double check that. And I have not heard of that comic where Spider-Man sells his marriage to the devil.
I'm back. What?
Whoa, what?
I know
Whoa.
the one when he kills his wife with his radioactive semen.
Oh, yeah.
I actually haven't read enough Spider-Man comics. I feel like I need to read more. I do have some, but...
Isn't there like a, entire, sorry, I'm trying to think. Like, don't they abandon every storyline after, 10 issues?
Yeah, because they're just alternate stories. It's never like, oh, this is the canon storyline unless it's specific from a world.
Oh yeah, they do that all sorts with the comics now. They just have like, oh, well, this is a different universe. So, we can do whatever we want. Like, they have, an entire thing, where Doc Ock, for example, takes over Spider-Man's body, and he becomes Superior Spider-Man, and that's, a series. So, there's a few different ones.
Doc Ock is my favorite Spider-Man character. Such a cool villain.
Honestly, yeah, he's pretty fun. I like him. Can't wait till you get to play the game.
I know, I know. I actually was at Staples the other day picking up printer ink, and I looked at some computers. But I don't want to pick up a computer until after I've filed my taxes. But
Yeah.
because I'm gonna have to also buy lav mics and stuff too, as well. And I don't know how much that's gonna be, but we're gonna have to buy lav mics for that. Alrighty. God, there's so many things. Holy shit. Give me a second. This is gonna take me a bit to write down all these stats.
Oh boy.
Yeah, my brother tells me about all the Spider-Man comics because he works in a bookstore.
Yeah.
I get them for birthday presents and Christmas presents, so. Yeah, Venom's pretty cool too, actually. Really like Venom.
You mean the movie or Venom itself?
I mean, I do actually like the movie. I did enjoy it. It got some critiques, but I thought it was fun. But yeah, no, I like the villain itself too. It can be portrayed in so many different ways. I kind of like that.
Did you go watch Morbius yet?
I have not. I've actually been watching Daredevil on Disney Plus because it got added to Disney Plus. And they added Moon Knight to Disney Plus, so they started releasing. Yeah, I think they have 1 or 2 episodes on Moon Knight.
I was too busy watching Morbius 3 times in a row. Hashtag Morbius sweet.
So it's pretty good then? I take it?
Oh, it's the best movie of all time. Really?
You're memeing.
That sounds very insincere.
I have not heard any.
It's the only movie that's made $4 trillion.
I haven't heard anything about Morbius. I legit have no idea about it.
I didn't know what the fuck it was, and I was so confused. I was just like, it's like a video game or something? What is this? Like, people are memeing on this, and I have no idea what this is. And then it was explained to me, and I was like, oh. What?
I only know Morbius because
It's your friendly Dr. Morbius.
Yeah, did you guys just click the link that Shahalan posted?
No, I don't click random links. What is it?
What is it? What'd you say?
It's a hostage note for our cart.
Is it? Oh my god, amazing.
Oh no. The baby.
The baby.
The baby. Sorry, I had to write down a lot of shit. I very much apologize.
You take my card, I will find you.
Shalom, he's gonna come for you.
I have a certain amount of skill.
He's not gonna
like
find...
Tabuya? Yeah. Spider-Verse, best Spider-Man movie, honestly.
Now listen here and listen well. I don't have any particular set of skill. I am terrible at finding people. I am actively incapable of leaving my house.
My only redeeming quality is that I saw Morbius.
My only redeeming quality is that I saw Morbius. Amazing.
That's not redeeming at all. You waste your money.
More damning, honestly. Alright.
Yeah, my brother texted me and said Morbius is very not good, so...
He did it for us. Alright, I am going to use the bathroom before we continue on.
How dare you? You
I'm
need to
very
hold it
sorry.
in.
My bladder is gonna
No, you're not
explode.
allowed.
Why don't you have your shit bucket with you?
Because you're here already.
Oh, you're right.
I'm saving this hostage note. I'm adding it. I
We might
saved
need
the
it.
image.
One of
Stares
those
intently.
hands.
That's the funniest fucking thing. I kind of want to run a campaign or like a one shot where they didn't kidnap a person, they didn't kidnap a child or a mayor or a king. They kidnapped the party's car. That's
And they're
that's
all-
the plot. They stole your.
And they're
stole
all
your car.
level 20, so it's just...
It's just
just
John Wick.
sweet. It's just a sweet.
It's just
That
John
would
Wick
make
the
for a-
one shot.
That would make for a good one-shot.
Dude, the one I wanted to do with friends was I think it would be more than a one shot, but it would be like maybe a couple of sessions. Is going through Ravenloft with a party of level 20 clerics,
Oh.
and just basically it's a Warhammer situation of them just sweeping
It's the
through.
Crusades.
It's a crusade. That was bold. That was bold. That was bold. Man, that's what we wanted in this seg when I remember. We wanted to do like a full
God,
army
yeah.
of Canis' clerics.
Yeah, that
And
was...
we wanted to just have in the name of the Lord.
It was such a missed opportunity. Like, what was the point of getting all that army if we...
We never saw it.
You have 10,000 men. They got 10,000 gold for you. We sent this entire army to the city to gather this one chest.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
No worries. In the sing, and I'm on the Lord. In the sing, so
I'm just gonna fix up my hair
Hey,
real fast.
that imagery was so cool.
Alright. Are we all good to go?
Think so.
Is
Yes.
everybody here?
Alright, chat. Gotta
Mhm.
go for now.
Bye-bye,
Alrighty.
chat.
So,
Take care, chat.
as you are led by the one thuggish looking individual, he takes you over to join Shun, who appears to be enjoying a bottle of wine, at
Ooh.
which he kind of lifts up from his insectoid, well, not insect, technically arachnid, because I know Shade's going to correct me, face, these beady, multiple, like, eyes kind of stare back and goes, "Ah, our guests have returned. I hope that your endeavors have been fruitful. It's been quite a few days since I've seen you."
Ah, yes, several indeed. And we do have some excellent news. We have some valuable information.
Are we able to move around, by the way, or?
No, they're keeping a close eye on you. Well, take a seat. And he points to... there's a table currently right here, so you guys can position yourselves around the table. In
That was
whichever
table
way
from
you see
before,
fit.
yeah.
Yeah, his legs are
Yeah.
up on the table as well. You're standing on the table.
Oh, that's the
Thaddeus-
table.
More on the
Yeah,
table.
Thaddeus is on the table, so...
Oh no!
Yeah, there you go. Okay, now Lex is on the table. You know
He's just
what?
like... He's
Think
stepping
We,
on
we
a
need to
bone.
mark it because we don't know which
Yeah, we
squares
need
you
to
mean.
mark it.
Here we go.
table.
I'm gonna mark it. Give me 1 second here.
I'm dancing on
I take
the
it
table.
these two other guys are
Hey,
at the table
how
too,
about
just
we have
enjoying
the
their
tank?
lunch.
How about we have the tank, near where all the enemies are coming from?
Yeah,
I'm
that sounds smart.
dancing on the table.
Oh god, I don't know where to place myself. I'm gonna sit here.
Lex?
It. I was waiting for the table shop. There you go.
There you go. There it is. And
I'll
Shin
be-
puts down the
I'll be
bottle of
here.
wine and kind of leers his spider face back. The mandibles kind of like clicking and wiping around his face where some of the wine has drizzled, just kind of clearing it up, and he kind of turns and
Let's
goes,
use a straw.
No, he's like drinking out of the bottle proper, and he kind of turns and he goes, "Well,
Delicious red, may I
Oh,
take it?
of course, only the finest."
A man of excellent taste.
Indeed. This information Please, share it.
Well then, you'll be pleased to know that we have a location of the rare rats. Although there is a stipulation, it's all the way on the other side of the dungeon, on this floor.
And sealed by magic.
I see. So you found the were-rats and didn't get one for me?
Well, there was no way to grab it. Like, the door was completely sealed. We tried, but to no avail.
And this is good news.
Indeed it is, because now we know where to take them out.
Thunk! The wine bottle hits the table hard, and you watch as Shun leans forward and goes, "There's been many adventurers that have come wandering down here, and I had hoped you were amongst some of the smarter ones. I feel as though I've placed my faith in the wrong people. Your mission was to get me a were-rat, and you've returned without my were-rat. And you're trying to spin this as if this is good news?"
Well, that's the thing. If we have a little bit of assistance, we can get that rare rat for you. Again, their protection is quite annoying. We expended all of our resources, well, as much as we could, trying to get it open. But sadly, it's way trickier than we expected.
Roll a persuasion check.
Alright.
Can I insight him to see, like, how irritated he is?
Go ahead, yeah.
15.
Nah, man, 9. Okay.
9.
Can't tell about the spider face.
Okay, 15.
We're missing a dispel magic spell.
He sighs pretty heavily and kind of leans back in his chair and kind of sits upright for a moment and kind of goes, "Where? Give me a map.
Alright, then.
If you don't give me something tangible, I'm going to send you back out from where you've come, and the next time you show up without anything, I am going to make sure that..." He kind of looks over towards you, Nix, and goes, "Perhaps your merry little band is 3 feet shorter."
I will conjure a replica of Nix's map.
Okay. He takes it. He, like,
on
snatches
the
it from
table.
the air and looks at it. Interesting location. Well,
The fact that they have the capability of casting magic like that says more to them. It says they are more than just street rats, isn't it?
it certainly does. I thought I was dealing with a wayward thief, and now you've told me I'm dealing with somebody else.
People more organized.
You see his eyes narrow as he's in deep contemplation. This magicalness, did you find the source of it? Was it from something in the dungeon, or was it an individual that you spoke with?
From what we gathered, it was from someone inside the door. So even if we could try to dispel it, if we could, it'll be someone from the inside, and we clearly lack the tools or the proper spells to properly do so.
Clearly. This voice that spoke to you, did they have a name? Did they tell you why they were there and what they had?
Let me recall. As I look back in the notes...
I have the name, yeah.
Nix is
God,
like,
how long is...
Nix is gonna say it like, Rizarel. They said their name was Rizarel.
Does that sound familiar?
Let me see if he knows who that is.
The book is like, make shit up. Figure that out one out yours.
Sorry, there's a lot of information again.
No worries. Be happy.
Okay.
Oh no.
As you say that, Shun kind of raises up and goes, "Did you say Rizaril?"
Yeah,
that does seem to spark. recognition.
Oh, lovely. House Arenvendar is now making its way up here, is it?
Remember
House
how
Arvindar?
I
is
will
that
write
drow name?
I will write that down. That is a drow name.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yes, that house leans back as he has no clue.
Is that the one? Oh my god.
I take it you two have a history together.
I know of House Arvendar. I gotta see if he's from that, actually. I'm flipping between 2 pages here.
Don't worry.
Be happy.
So I think that's a name that shows up in the books. Could be wrong. Sounds familiar.
I'm not part of that particular family, as I'm sure you can guess why. And he clacks his mandibles. How curious that they're here and they're working with the were-rats.
Oh, she's not here because of... I guess, yeah, she wouldn't be a part of the same guild that you're a guild of if you're different houses.
No.
What is the house up in there?
It is a... They go to say something and they stop and they go, need to know. All you need to know is that they're a low-ranking drow house.
So it seems to be a case of rebellion then.
Not rebellion. Consolidation, no doubt. What did she offer you?
Honestly, it was kind of between this girl, Nadia, and you. She doesn't seem to like you either.
She seems to be targeting you.
Why would that be the case? Shun actually stands up from the table and begins to kind of pace, not panically, but just curiously back and forth a little bit. Kind of stroking through the long kind of tarantula kind of hair that runs down the length of his neck, and he kind of paces back and forth and goes,
Like, it can't just be from a drow house situation if she's also going after Nadia. She was a half-orc, right? Or like a...
I thought she was human.
Human? He was human.
you never saw them, so you don't know.
No, Nadia.
Oh,
Nadia is human, yeah. They're also a Xanathar member.
So
though.
it's not a house rivalry. It's a thing against Xanathar.
It seems so. I'm changing my mission for you then. And he sits back down at the table. I will give you 100 gold if you bring me the head of Rizarel.
100 gold dollars. Nice. We need to open that.
I have no
How
help
much
for you.
alive?
Alive.
Alive, you say?
500 alive.
They give you this really sort of annoyed look and they go, 100 alive, 50 dead.
I suppose those are quite reasonable terms.
And if you
All
manage
things
to get me
considered.
my were-rat, I'll pay you an additional 50 gold. They have to be alive, though.
I see. So the best case scenario would be 150. A quite ample amount. Although that does come back to the problem, how are we supposed to get to her? Again, as great as spellcasters as we are, we have no means to open the door.
Well,
Perhaps you would have some sort of spell jammer by any chance?
myself and magic don't really get along. And you watch as his eye, he actually gets really close to you, Thaddeus, and the mandibles kind of click and snap, and he leans back and sits back down in his chair and goes, that is for you to figure out. I'm of no help there. If I could easily solve this problem, I wouldn't be paying you, now would I?
That is very fair.
Very much so. He's gonna side eye everyone to like see what the what the general vibe is.
Nyx is just waiting. She's just waiting for the signal.
Oh, don't look at me. This is your plan, Master Planner. We are
Yeah,
fucking
this is-
surrounded.
Lex is thinking about bananas.
Well, Nyx was waiting until Thaddeus was like done talking, because Thaddeus was the one that was, getting all the information from.
Thaddeus is relatively done talking. Very well then. These are some more details to work with, but we'll figure it out.
Good. Escort them out. You watch as the same thuggish individual comes over.
As the guy starts to come over, Nyx is going to be like, oh, you wouldn't by any chance happen to have any bananas for rations, would you? We had a goblin kind of inquire about them.
Banana. And I need you all to roll initiative as your signal has gone off.
Yeah, right. Nearly it's like at the sign of Bud X.
11.
We are right in the middle.
Lex was just waiting. He was like,
Natural 20.
Oh
He is
my
ready.
god, nice.
he really did have
You were
it
just
on
gonna
his head.
smack him immediately.
You were so
Oh.
ready for that, Lex.
You are rolling a lot of natural 20s, so the hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
So, here's the question. Do you guys want to end the session here, or do you guys want to do this combat? Because it's going to be a long combat. So,
Kinda want to do it, but I don't know how you guys are feeling.
how's
I'm
everybody
feeling
else
pretty
feeling?
wired, to be honest. I'm down.
Yeah, as much as I am horribly tired, I think it'd be really bad if we can do it on the counter.
All right,
here,
I just
so
want to be
think
sure, so that way we're all on the same
Yeah.
page.
After the encounter, I would like to go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on either or, so I mean, like, yeah, if like Zoran, if you need to go to bed, like, feel free to
I'm
speak
being
up.
all elderly now.
Because again, this could be a very long combat, considering all
It
the
could
bodies
be,
that
yeah.
are
The
here.
amount.
So if
We
you
could
want me,
segment it if it helps.
I prefer to stop here because we're almost near 10 o'clock anyway. If we're going to stop, I'm going to take down your guys' initiative though and roll the enemy's initiative, so I have that ready for next time. Lionel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that might be good
Yeah.
because I'm also a little tired myself.
No worries.
We all gotta have our beauty sleep.
We are going to hit them with the banana slammer. Yes, thank you, Connor.
Oh boy.
Ooh, okay, and I have to use the highest initiative, so that's going to be probably.
I'm somehow so happy that Lex got a natural 20 on that banana, like.
He was ready. He was just waiting.
And at the
Now the
beginning,
question-
Yeah.
Is this a surprise round?
you guys do get off your surprise round because you were not suspicious and he did not pick up on your. He basically still thinks that you guys are working for him, but as you say bananas and immediately rush them with weapons, he backs up, and so do the thugs, as you guys are going to get a surprise round off. But until that happens, we're going to end the session here.
Oh.
Today.
Oh, this was a short session too.
It was a shorter one. I'm very sorry. I'm
Yeah, no
quite-
worries.
I'm
I
quite
just didn't
sorry.
realize how much time has passed.
It's still technically around 3 hours.
It was 3
all things
hours.
considered.
Yeah, we started
Yeah.
at 7, so we got basically a 2.5, 3 hour session in. So
We had our fun with the freaking skull.
yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
nearly
You also fought ghasts and found some other things. So
Oh, that's what they were.
ghouls specifically.
Ghouls?
Sorry, yeah, ghouls. I get them confused.
Ghouls.
No worries. Yeah, those things are nasty.
They're.
Well, hell, nearly every session, disaster strikes for me. I think this session's curse on my end.
Why?
Like whenever you're playing, something happens in your house. Like this
Yeah.
is-
Yeah, like
You
something
see-
happens, or there's some bullshit in the background. I'm like trying to micromanage and get distracted, or something else.
All right.
But you know what? You have a new companion. You have a new skull companion this time. See, we found you a
Yeah.
companion.
I don't get to
Yeah.
bully this one.
you just get to be mean to her.
Get to whoop her ass and waterboard her.
Terrible.
Hey,
The
she
best
tried to
bonding
kill
experience-
us, and I'm gonna make her miserable.
The best bonding experience is a little bit of torture.
So next
The
session,
best
big
bonding
combat. Bring your A
can-
game, because you guys are gonna have to fight a lot of things.
Yeah.
Big
A
combat,
game.
big
A
damage.
game. Okay, our spellcasters are fully loaded, so that's a good thing.
The problem with that
Oh,
Mix,
yeah.
is that there's no space for. We are
Look,
in the
we have a
middle of it.
surprise round. We can move back and
Oh yeah, and a
you know?
surprise round they cannot do a reaction, so we should be able to move. But where? Ah, come on, you deleted the
figure it
book.
out.
We'll figure
Oh,
it
was
out.
that you?
It's
I was like,
fine.
where'd that come from? And I deleted it. So I was like, huh.
It may have been me.
Ah, well, yeah, Lex's new reluctant friend. Emphasis on the reluctant part. But that was pretty fun. I'm sorry we're cutting it a bit short. I'm like, you
Yeah.
know, I think I might be fighting something. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
No worries.
I'm probably gonna have a bath after this and then do some cleaning and whatnot. But good session, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Took a
guys got
shower,
a long
thank you.
rest in. You guys found a loop point in the map. And now you're dealing with Shun and whoever this Rizarin person is as well, who you've now discovered is from House Arvindar.
Which means he's a drow.
Yep.
Oh.
Speaking of long rest, I'm gonna do a long rest IRL. So good night, everybody.
All right.
Take
Good
care.
night. Good night. Thank
Good
you so much,
night.
chat. I will upload this episode to YouTube when I can. Also, Bracky, I'm gonna probably need some more thumbnails because I'm reaching a point where I've
Yep, no worries.
gone through 12.
Just adding the number.
Yeah, just need some more numbers there. But goodness gracious, who do we want to raid?
That guy.
Whoa. We do have Mark. Mark Allen Jr. is streaming right now.
Sure.
Yeah, beat
Oh
him up.
yeah. Oh, what about Therapod?
They're
They're
streaming
doing the same
together. They're
thing.
doing a Dio stream, so.
Oh,
I usually raid Therapod, so I kind of want to raid.
And Mark has fewer viewers, so there's
Mhm.
10. So yeah, let's.
Oh, okay.
Aeon Protect Gaming is going to be his username. Our raid message will be Thug with a mug. Thug mug.
Thug of a mug shrugs and chugs.
Thug mug.
Fuck Mark.
Alright,
Thug
take
mug.
care, everybody. Get out of here.
Get
Goodbye,
out
have
of
a
here,
good
you.
Get in
time.
here.
Bye.
Get out of here. Get
Goodbye.
out of here. Get
Good
out of
luck.
here.